I just now noticed that instead of the starting screen, that was the stream ending screen. It's been a bit of a scramble to get things ready to go here. But hello and welcome,
hey guys.
friends. I'm James. This is my mom, Megan.
Grandma.
And Grandma, that's right. And this is Games with Grandma. So we're going to be going through the alphabet, trying to play some board games, teach them to my mom. Games she has not played, and this is for two reasons. One, well, a couple of reasons. One, it's some quality time for us.
It's awesome time together.
And there you go. And it also
What's with all
I've
this
made
slouching?
What's with all this trombone? Okay, wow, Team Grandma in chat
right.
already. Everyone's cheering
There you
for
go.
you. So I have made a commitment this year. I'm not going to buy any new board games in 2025, and I'm trying to play through a lot of the games that I have. So selfishly, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to play some games that I haven't played as well. We're going to learn them together on stream here.
This
Now,
is Sarah's favorite game.
this is Sarah's favorite
Yes, it
game.
is.
So
Yeah.
we are starting with a classic, Azul. Now, this is not new to me. I've played Azul lots of times. Mom has not. So this is a good opportunity for me to teach it to her. We're playing the Master Chocolatier edition, which is the tastiest looking one. Okay, it's got delicious looking tiles that it's very tempting to eat. Very tempting
Some of them
to
look
eat.
like chocolates.
Yes, that's
this one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to look like chocolates, right? This is the like these are white chocolate and whatever. This is the Master Chocolatier edition of this game.
Okay.
So let me tell you how this works. So in Azul, we are going to be trying to win, and we win by getting the most points.
Play to win always.
Play to win, exactly. Okay, we're gonna do that by drafting tiles. These delicious looking candies. Okay, so hi Harry Trumpet and darling Grandma. Harry Trumpet is a joke from when I played Macelia. Don't listen to Trombone, she's mean. Great, I'm being laughed at by my mom. This is what I wanted. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fill all of these with 4 tiles
do
at
that?
random. Sure. Okay. And there's essentially, we're going to be drafting these tiles,
Okay.
like alternating. You go, you'll go 1st. You go, then I go, and so on.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Until all the tiles have been drafted. Okay.
Okay.
And there's essentially 6 places to pick from. Each of these is a spot you can pick from, and so is the center of the table.
Okay.
Okay. So, I would live in the Barbarian Fortress. It looked great, that Barbarian Fortress. That was from Legacy of You. It looked awesome. So we're going to draft tiles from these spots and eventually from the middle. And the reason why it's like that is when let's say I picked tiles from here. Okay, I can pick from any of them.
Yep.
But you pick all of the tiles of a single color. Okay, so if I take
From one
one
area.
spot.
Okay.
So if I take this tile, I'm gonna get to take this and place it on my board here. Okay.
Okay.
And there's some rules about that I'll tell you about. And all of these other ones get swept into the middle.
Ah.
Okay. So you can imagine if I had taken this one and then later you had taken this one, there's gradually,
Yep.
now there's 3 in the middle, 3 white ones. I could take those ones from the center.
Yeah.
'Cause
Question:
yes.
Is this green one like a wild card?
No, we'll talk
Oh.
about that in a second. We'll talk
All
about
right.
that in a second. If this green one, I'll tell you now. This green one, which looks minty and delicious, by the way, this one is the first player token. So the first player to select from the middle takes this.
Oh.
It is a penalty. It goes here at the bottom of your board. Okay, we'll talk
Okay.
about how that works in
Yep.
a sec. But you will go first next round. Okay, so
This is trade-off.
Yeah, good and bad.
Yep. Opportunity cost.
Yes,
Exactly.
Absolutely, totally, right? So, when I take these pieces, I can place them on my board here. I work on this side of the board only, okay?
Okay.
And I work from right to left,
Okay.
So I could place this here, 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 or here, okay?
Okay.
Once I've placed it on a row, let's say I put it here, only blue tiles can go on this row now,
Yeah.
okay?
Horizontally.
Yes,
Yes.
and I can never move it.
Okay.
Okay. And my goal is to complete rows.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna keep drafting tiles, and well, whatever. Eventually, at the end when all of the tiles have been drafted, Completed rows are going to get placed over here on this spot.
Yep.
On the color that they match.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, Martina will be upset if I don't turn it to be correct.
Yes.
That I put it on this spot here, okay? And I'm gonna earn points for this tile, and every tile is adjacent to orthogonally in a line.
Okay.
Okay, so this would be worth 1.
Yep.
And if I had one here, this would be worth 1, 2. Okay? And you double up. So if I had one here and put this one in, I would get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay? Does that make sense?
Makes lots of sense.
Good. So tricky parts of this game
Okay.
are that, let's say I put that tile there. This has to be blue now. Okay? It can't be any other color. I can never move it, etc.
Why is that a problem? Why is it tricky?
I'll tell you. Because there might not be any blue tiles. So I
Okay.
might get stuck with this at the end of the round where this is partially filled.
Okay.
Okay? Or I might end up with like you can it's a 2-player game. You can be mean. There's times where you can force opponents to take tiles they can't place on their board, or they might just have to. So let's say I had previously completed this.
Yep.
Okay. I can never put a blue tile here again.
Okay.
Because it has nowhere to go.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if I'm drafting, let's say this board was full and this was the only free spot I had, and the only thing left was a blue tile. Because I wouldn't be able to place it there, I'd have to put it down here,
Ooh.
and it's going to count negative.
That's a stinger.
And there are times where you can force your opponents to take like 3 or 4 negative tiles, because for reasons that we will explore.
Play mean.
You can
Yes.
play mean in this game.
Okay.
Okay. So the rules generally are that once you've picked a spot, it has to stay that color until it's completed. None of the tiles can be moved. If the color on that row has already been done, you can no longer place that color there. You score points horizontally and vertically when you place a tile. That happens at the end of the round, and we work top to bottom. We'll go through that when we get there.
Okay.
And ultimately what you're trying to do, aside from just have a full board, there's 3 little bonus ways to score. So completed rows,
Yep.
you get 2 bonus points. If you have 5 of the same color, you get 10 bonus points. Okay, so your whole board, you completed every row of every color, and columns are worth +7. So if you have all 5 that way.
Yeah. This way.
Yeah, this way, that way, and all 5 of one color.
Okay.
And the game ends when one player fully completes a row. That'll be the last round of the game.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
Questions? Hello, DJ. Welcome in. You're playing the chocolatey one. Oh, Martina, I think she heard my comment about the placement of the thing. You know what I'm going to do really quick, because I think it will be easier for us to view.
Okay.
I'm gonna zoom in the camera real quick. One
Okay.
sec.
Yep.
Just a little easier for us to see now. A little zoomed in. So.
All right.
Go forth and conquer.
Okay.
Feel free to pick a color and take those things.
So it doesn't make any sense taking this yet because there's nothing in there.
You just
right?
to get negative points in first player, which is not worth it yet.
All right.
Often you're trying to purposefully push tiles you want to the middle, but there's like risk reward because I might take them instead.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay, which ones? You get either the red or the blue.
Oh,
all
it's
of
not
one,
either or?
Well, it's all of one color.
Oh, just all of one color.
All of one color.
Okay.
So you get either the blue or the red.
I will take the red.
Okay.
And then this goes in
Into
here,
the
right?
center.
Okay.
Exactly.
Not so bad.
Not so bad at all.
That goes here,
Yes, it does.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I?
No.
Oh, we don't
draft
reload.
all of these.
Okay.
And then when all of them are gone, we will score that round.
Okay.
And then we'll put out new ones. And the center, the first player tile will go back into the
Okay.
middle. Okay.
All right.
Makes sense?
So far.
I'm going to take these two.
I had thought about that, honestly.
Well, it's your favorite
late.
color. It's your favorite color.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed that you didn't go for it. All right. I can see you're studying my board already, so I'm gonna put them here.
Just a second.
Yeah.
I do have a question.
Just a second. Question. My mom's favorite thing to say is question, and she always goes, question. And puts,
right.
Yeah, anyway.
So for the first round,
My grandma's played games with me all the time.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Time Roller. Nice to see you.
for the first round, these are the only available game pieces,
Yes.
just to be clear.
Yes.
Okay.
So, for instance,
All right.
Listen, I had thought when I'm placing these black ones here,
Yep.
okay, I had thought about putting them here because I could be greedy.
Yeah, but there's
and
only one more.
Yes, and I see you studying my board, and I'm certain that if I place them here, you're gonna take this one and laugh at me. So instead, I'm gonna put them there.
So really, it would be more prudent, since there's 5 red, to either of put my red maybe even here,
Sure. I mean,
because I would have had a better
Yeah.
opportunity to complete that line.
Going
with
for the
red.
5
Okay.
line would have been greedy and unlikely to work. The 4 you probably could have got away with.
All right.
3 for sure, right?
Okay.
But I will tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna change my approach.
That these lines aren't inherently better than this one,
Okay.
right? Like these are all worth similar points. The difference is if you're trying to get your combo by getting all 10 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of got to start these ones early because it might take multiple rounds to finish them up.
I see. Okay, so I am definitely going to change my approach.
She seems nice, John. Get out of here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Everyone loves grandma, right?
Yeah. There you go.
I'm going to change my approach.
Okay.
And I am going
drafting, it's true.
to take these 2 instead.
The white chocolate.
The white chocolate, Sarah's favorite.
Because there's opportunities to get more of them.
There is,
There
unless
are.
you decide to be nasty and block.
Surely I wouldn't do that. Me?
Oh, surely.
Me of all people.
Surely you would.
Me.
Yes.
How could you?
All right.
Okay, I'm going to take these. And I'm going to put this.
Oh, again, you just take the one color
Yeah.
that you want.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is like as if it had a tile under it. Okay?
Okay.
It just slowly gets added to over
Gotcha.
the course of the game.
Gotcha. But this is going to hurt you.
Yeah, I'm going to lose a point.
Temporarily.
I'm going to lose a point this round.
Okay.
Okay, and it stacks like if you lose a lot of tiles, these are -3 over here. So
That hurts.
And one tile,
hurts.
no big deal. 4 or 5, your score's looking ugly.
So strategically playing, it might be better for me to take this, because then nothing else is going in to the pot.
I mean, maybe. So you have
Right?
you have options
well, I picked
here.
it up, so
I mean, okay, it's your first game. We don't have to be cruel or anything.
You know what? I can take it on the
You have
chin.
options here.
Okay.
Like, for instance.
all right, I'll just Grandma's first game.
Listen, you could take
We're gonna
one of
talk
these.
this through.
You could take one of these and try to sweep this tile in the middle, and then get
to
2
set
at
up
once.
for that. That is.
But I might punish
smart.
you by
Yep.
making there be 3 in the middle, which you then wouldn't have space for.
And
You
then the extra one would have
would
to
fall
go
down.
here.
You can't split them across rows or anything. So it's up to you. Do you want to play conservatively or do you want to play greedy?
Okay. I'll have fun.
I would try to set myself
Okay.
up for a better play, personally.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do.
All right.
I am going to take this,
Okay.
and I think that is a wiser move.
Is it?
I do. And I'm going to put this here.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. I find that...
Not so wise.
No, I find it... I'm surprised. I'm surprised. It's not that it wasn't wise. It's that it was just surprising. That's all.
You're going to take the middle, and you're going to take the 2 red.
No, I'm going to take this 1 blue.
Ooh.
Now, there's only in the middle.
So this bit me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that bad. It's
bit
not.
me a little.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad, right? Like it's 1 negative point is not terrible.
Okay.
Don't worry about
A
it.
lesson learned.
What do you mean? Lesson learned by whom? About what?
Well, I have some options. I could take the 2 white ones.
You could.
One goes here, and I take a hit, right? I can't take the red because I have no way to place
I mean, you
them.
could put
They
the
were
red
all-
on this row or this one. Like
You can have double red,
Yeah,
like
you can have
double-
multiple of the same color. You just can't, like in a given round. Just
Oh,
yeah, you could totally do that.
Well, if I take the 3 red to finish a line, you're going to then take the 2 white.
Yes, I am. Yes,
I can see this.
I absolutely
I
am
can see this.
Gonna do that. You're right. That's literally exactly what I'm thinking.
I'm inside your
right
head.
Now. No.
Yes.
But, you know.
Okay. You know what? I'm learning. I am going to.
Hey.
Oh, darn. You know what? That, and you're going to do that.
Okay, listen, the other thing, it's a sprint, not a marathon, okay?
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Don't overthink
Okay.
it. We got a number of rounds of play. One of these rows has to be completed. You play at least 5 rounds.
Okay.
Usually you
All
play
right.
5.
All right, I'm going to do
Sometimes
this.
6. Really?
I have a plan. Because
You-
I think I know what you're going to do.
Do you?
I do.
Interesting.
Yep.
I think that
Are you gonna do it?
this is hopeless and horrible and sad, and that I shall take this.
That's exactly what I knew you were going to do. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take a hit. It's early in the game.
I would suggest that generally, just broadly speaking, taking more tiles is better than taking fewer,
Oh,
right?
so am I forced to take those last
Yes,
two?
and you have to put them on either your 3 row or your 5 row.
And I'm going to get dinged.
No, you're not going to get dinged at all. No, they just stay there for next round.
Fix the placement of your tiles. They're not the same.
Oh my gosh.
Keep Martina happy.
I hope that she's at work.
Lady
I hope
Optos.
that she's not evaluating whether my tiles are all,
There you go.
placed the same way.
All right.
Okay, so now we do scoring.
Okay.
Okay, so scoring happens top to bottom. So we'll
Okay.
score yours first, okay? So this is going to move over,
Yep.
and you score 1 point,
Okay.
okay? And then this one's going to move over, and this just gets set aside,
Oh,
okay?
so I score
and
a
you
point?
score 1, 2.
So I'm at 3
You're
now.
at 3.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll use the box lid for any. We'll end
Sure.
up going through all the things in the bag, but we don't put them back in the bag. Okay. This one will not score because it's not complete.
Yep.
Okay. This one will score, and it's going to score 1 because it's not adjacent to anything.
Okay.
Okay. And these ones will get set aside in the box, and then you're going to lose 1 point,
Yeah.
and that's scoring. And
Okay.
now you're set up for next round. So you can never put blue on this line, nor red here, or white here.
Yep.
And your brown line is already partially filled.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Not so bad. Okay, so probably better than me. I'm going to score 1.
Yep.
I'm going to score 1 again. I'm going to score 1 again, and then I'm going to lose 1. So I'm at 2 points, and I get to go first this next turn. And then we're going to refill the board, and that's that. Do you want to do that? Do you want to be the board refiller?
I can do that.
I think that makes you happy.
There you go.
You're judging right now. Oh my god. I lose a point if the tiles are not in the right orientation. I don't want to play that way. That would be horrible.
That's how you'd play it if Martina was here.
It's true. So one of the advantages of going first, it's it's a little bit variable. You don't know if this is going to happen, but generally, I realized that I was on your board the whole time I scored mine and whatever. Anyways, one of the advantages of going first is that often there's good chances to do things like grab a board that has 3 tiles on it. Like I might want that one. It's unfortunate for me that would involve losing a point, but usually, like, if there's boards with 3 tiles or 4 tiles, rarely, it doesn't happen very frequently. So my problem here, I'll talk this out for you, is I have to take that, because if I don't take it, you're gonna take it,
Because
and then
it's just so...
then there's not enough reds on the board for me to complete this row, and leaving tiles on here is bad.
Whoa, if you took the 3 red, would you not
it's gonna
place
go like
them
this.
here and you'd have an extra one here?
Yes, exactly that.
So why is that a bad thing?
Well, because I lose a point. And I would have preferred
Not to
lose a point.
Okay.
Right? It's not bad. I'm just saying I have to, because imagine I took anything else.
Yeah.
You're going to take the 3 reds, and then there's only 1 red, which means I wouldn't be able to complete this row this round. And like, it's one thing if you can't complete a row in a given round. If you keep it there for 2 rounds, it's bad. And if you have a lot of tiles on the bottom of your board, you can get stuck taking tiles you can't place. It's worse toward the end of the game.
All right. Can I have the same tile
Yes.
in different rows?
Absolutely.
Because I'm thinking if I got one of these chocolate ones, Because then it's gonna point. It's gonna score.
Sure.
Better,
It would
right?
score 2 points, right?
Just
1,
2?
Yeah.
Oh.
It scores orthogonally adjacent to itself, right? It doesn't like make a path. Kind of.
I am actually going to
Dare to dream, Mom.
dare to dream. I know. I'll take 2.
Okay.
Put them.
Just know that you can't split them up. Like you have to put them on a single row.
I won't split them up.
Yeah.
That was a mistake.
I mean, so there's an interesting move available to me right now.
It's,
It's
how many hours of this game
there-
do you have?
I'm just saying there's an interesting move available in this area where there's these two. But I said I promised you I wasn't gonna play mean Azul. So instead I will take this one.
Just very slowly work up to that. Being cutthroat.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so obviously I appreciate you being so kind and thoughtful, but look at
Oh yeah,
that.
I was lying. I wanted the 4 black.
Of course you did. Talk about setting your mother up, man. Ouch.
I was being nice so that I could.
Yeah.
There's some perks to being nice. So,
Okay, you. Oh. Okay.
what you gonna take?
That's okay. I'm gonna take these,
I think that's a good play.
and they're gonna go here. Oh, it's gonna score.
Nice, solid.
There you go. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be sad because there's not really a lot of things that I want here. So I'm gonna take this one. Ooh, I'm gonna put it here.
So the question is question, but this is a different type of question.
Okay.
I can't split those up.
You cannot split them up.
Ouch. And I can't put a single blue one there. So I'm going to get hit.
I mean, you got one line that's full.
Yeah,
or free,
but-
rather.
Well, I currently only have 2 lines that are full.
No, sorry, one line that's free. You
Yeah.
can put anything on your bottom line, right?
Yeah, and I could be building for the future, right?
It's true.
Or I could... If I complete this, it's way over here and it only scores as a 1.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And if I put something different other than blue here, it's going to score as a 2.
Well, it's going to score as a 2 if it's brown.
If it's brown.
Because
right?
if it was black, for instance, it would be here.
Yeah.
Orthogonally adjacent to it is nothing. Right?
All right, well, a few mistakes were made.
Yeah,
This is how you learn.
This is how we learn as well.
I am gonna take ownership.
Of my actions and think about it for a little while
No, I'm
longer.
not. No, I'm not. Are there an equal number of...
All the tiles, there's 20 of each color.
Oh, okay. So,
But, of course, there's no longer 20 of each color in the bag. Tiles
Yeah.
we've seen more of, we will see less of.
oh,
Right?
okay.
Because they're out. They go in the box, not the bag.
Well, I think I have to finish this roll.
I think
no
I think
choice.
there's no question that you take that one.
if these are slowly dwindling,
Yeah, and if you
Yeah,
don't take them,
grab it.
I'm gonna take them.
well, of course, because the nasty's going to start to come out. You know,
That's right.
Yeah.
And then you just have to commit to, blue on your bottom row, and that's not so tragic.
Okay. Do we want to start with scoring me, and I'll try to tell you how it...
You gotta take the last tile. This is still here. I took 2 white.
Oh, I have to? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So
I
that's
guess
on your bottom row.
it's back here. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Well, it just means you're doubling down. Like you can. What I would suggest is like you're stuck with blue on your bottom row, and you're gonna have 2 of your blues completed.
Yeah.
So try to get the 10-point bonus. Generally, getting this is how you win.
Okay.
Okay. And like you're not gonna do it for all the colors or anything like that. Just so you know. So sure. Why don't you try and do your scoring, and we'll see if you get it right.
And you tell me if I get it right.
Sure.
So
Nothing.
this, I get nothing.
Yeah.
This, I'm going to go here, and I'm going to get 1, 2. Is that right?
Yeah. 1, 2. Right.
And that
we're
goes...
gonna tuck that in the box.
And this goes here
for 1.
for 1. Oh, it goes this way. And this goes here for 1.
For 1, yeah. That's an investment.
And that just stays put. And then I'm negative 1.
Exactly.
Wow, I didn't advance very well.
Yeah, and this one goes back in the box.
Okay.
Okay. And then on my board, I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And this one's going to go here, and I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. And that stays put. This is going to go over here. I didn't actually take that second 4. Whoops. This one will get a point, and this one will get me 1, 2.
Interesting. Okay, that's good.
Okay, and then I'm going to lose 2 points.
Yeah.
And I get to go first again.
Okay.
Whoops. Well, that's just bullying. Risto, welcome in. What do you mean bullying? I didn't.
He's not a bully.
I could have been mean. I could have been way meaner.
I've beat you at games. I have.
You beat me in plenty of games.
Yeah. I've lost a lot.
Usually with your sassy attitude.
You know what?
War of attrition
It is
Mom's favorite way to win. There is, I will say, something that's going to be interesting to see on how it goes on stream is that Mom tends to be a bit of a analysis
Slowpoke?
paralysis prone player. She likes to get the right move at the expense of everyone else's sanity sometimes. So we'll have to see how that plays out on stream. But we'll see. Oh wait, so I get to go first. And
why do you get to go first?
because I had the green tile. I was the first to take a thing from the middle.
All right.
It's you lose a point, but it's often so look, I could take the brown ones, which would be great.
Yes.
Or I could take the blue ones, which would be
great
really
for you
mean.
and not so great for me.
I think both of these, it behooves me to take either the brown or the blue. Right? Can you what?
I was going to make a suggestion.
To me? Okay, sure. What would you like to suggest?
If you were to take this and put it here, then you're working towards here and you'll score, right?
Yeah.
Nicey, right?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Looking at the big picture.
I would, unfortunately, if I did that, I would be leaving these 4 blue tiles on the board for you. Anyways, it's your first game of Azul.
It's okay, I can take it.
No, listen.
I can take
listen. If I was playing against an experienced player, I would take this like without reservation.
Of course.
And giggle
So would I.
And giggle about it. Right? Instead, I'm going to take these.
Oh, to finish that. Okay.
Because there's not very many available.
Why are there not that many available?
Well, sorry, there's not many available on the board right now.
Current.
Yes.
This is true.
Presently, there's only 3, so I need those 2 if I want to complete my thing, which I do.
Well, obviously, I have to take this. Yeah. And thank you for being kind to your mother.
Headed back to work. Have a fun stream.
It is fun.
Thanks, Martina. May the force be with you, Martina, or strength to your elbow. No. Huh. Anyway, okay. So yeah, the other reason why I took the black ones is because I knew you'd take the blue ones, which meant that I still had an opportunity to run in and get these guys.
All right. So then I'm going to take this.
Okay.
Complete this while the getting is good.
I think that was a good move.
And I think I know what you're going to do.
I think you don't know what I'm going to do.
I wish there was a way I could say what you're going to do and you not hear it and see if we...
Okay, just be honest about it.
Okay, I'll be honest.
And tell me if I did what you thought I was going to do.
No. Yeah. I thought for sure you'd take the white tiles, bang it across the bottom.
Sure.
Because then again, here you're scoring that white.
Yeah, absolutely. But
those tiles are not Martina.
I know, and I'm not going to do it. Martina can be unhappy with me. I'll suffer the consequences.
Why did you do that?
Because I don't think that you're going to take the white, because you could put it at your 3 row at the best, right? So you'd lose points. You'd lose 2 points if you take the white, and I don't think you're going to do it.
I was going to take the white.
Go for it.
And actually, I'm in a corner. I'm in a bad spot. I don't want the white. Because I don't want the white.
You can't put them on your 4 line.
I can't put them on my 4. Like, that stings me. I'm going to be forced to put them here. to get here, and I'm going to take 2 hits.
Yeah, which
Ouch.
isn't necessarily bad, but I think there's a better move. This is your opportunity to be mean.
Okay.
But it's up to you.
I could instead take these. Oh no, if I take these 2 white, then that's setting you up to take the white after all.
It's true.
I think
So, okay, this is the classic thing where
Yeah.
I think Azul can be a mean game.
Okay.
Okay. So
this is a tip you're giving me.
Yeah. Let's talk this one
this
out
through.
because there's a
Okay.
really important distinction that's non-obvious here.
Okay.
How many turns are left?
2 each.
Unless you combine these white groups, because then there's only 3 turns. So you get to decide right now
Yes.
whether there's going to be 3 turns or 4.
Yeah.
And the significance of that is you basically get to determine who's taking tiles last.
Yeah.
And then you can have a good guess about what those tiles might be.
I understand.
So this is
That's
where
smart.
Azul can be mean. Now,
Yeah.
the challenge
Okay.
here is like you could take the red or the black one and there'll be 7 white in the middle, which nobody can fit.
Okay, but
right?
you could.
But I could take
sting
the
me.
other
You
one
could-
and
yeah,
laugh at
then
you.
You could laugh.
Yes. Right?
Wow.
So it's tough. It can be really mean. I have the mean move. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So
So if you take either of the white groups,
Yeah.
there's 4 turns left. If you don't take a white group, there's 3.
I think I'm going to bite the bullet. I think this is a lesser of 2 evils.
Oh, I 100%
Okay,
agree.
is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think this is a smart
You have
move.
to either take
Yeah.
those or take the 2 on this tile.
And
you
that-
can't
this
leave the white
really
ones or
is,
you'll die.
Is hard, like sad
I mean,
to do.
I already am losing 2 points
and
anyway.
I think I
so-
had to place it
Yeah,
here
and
because of this.
is, and
how
this is
it
like
will score.
this is scoring well. You'll get
that,
4
that
points.
will be 4.
You know, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
So I think
right?
that was a lesser of 2 evils. Is that what you would have done?
Yeah, I would have
Okay.
either taken those or these. You had to
Okay,
take one of the white
yes.
groups. Like any other player would make it so you like if you take one of these, the other person's taking the other one, and you're
Yeah.
picking up 7 white, which is just
Well,
objectively
this is
worse.
quite interesting because
Yes.
if you can't take the 2 to complete a row because you have the white.
Well,
already,
I mean, I can't complete a row, but I could put them elsewhere.
You could start, yeah, and then you've already got these, so you can't complete this either. So you're having to whatever you take, you're going to probably take 2 white, and you're going to start it here. That's what I think you're going to do. Am I right?
No,
Really?
no. I think I'm gonna suffer the consequences.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose to believe. I'm gonna
Okay.
choose to believe, and I'm gonna take this one. It's not a
Wow.
good move. But it's a move, and it works out poorly for me anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
this is the obvious
sure.
here
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
put this one
because you.
right there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And it's your turn to score. What do you get?
Okay. So 0 here.
Yeah,
Here I'm going to get
2.
2.
I shouldn't have said that. I should let you do
Now
it.
let me try to figure it out. Here I'm going to get. Is it 5?
It's not 5. So
Why
you
is it
can't
not 5?
you can't orthogonally from the one that you place. So you put this one. So 1,
so
2,
it's gonna be 4.
3, 4. Yep.
Okay. And then this is going to be. Does it score all the way up the line?
Yep.
So is it 3?
Yes, it is.
Wow, that's cool. -3, -2.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly right.
So I'm back to 12. Okay.
All right. And I get to score this one for a whopping 1
While
point.
you do that, can I set up the?
Sure. And I get to score this one for 2 points, and then I lose 2 points. So I scored nothing, and I think you're even in the lead now.
But you keep going first, which is to an advantage.
I mean, it didn't. I scored like 8 points last round and 0, -1 this round.
So what do I have to do to try to get
First
to
fire?
go first?
You just have to take from the center. And you've always had something else compelling to do. So you've been doing that instead.
And when you take from the center, do you always take the green and plus
The
whatever?
first player to take from the center has to take the green. They will go first, and they will lose a point.
All right.
And sometimes you can be forced to be that player if you. Oh, DJ thinks you should have 13 points.
Can I not count?
I think you were at 15, and I think you subtracted 3 instead of 2.
Oh, well, thank you very much. That's awesome.
Everybody, I saw Team Grandma in chat already, so that makes me nervous.
I'm surprised you haven't commented that in your family you have 2 family members with messed up left hands or wrists or what have
Everybody
you.
on stream as a guest has a busted left hand. That's just the rule, I guess. So
Okay,
it's just the way it's going to be.
Put your left hand out.
No, guests.
I'll get a hammer.
Guests have to have it.
All right.
You missed that one key word. Indeed.
Yes.
You know?
Indeed.
Indeed. So,
What you doing?
I'm thinking about. I'm trying to make a determination here about how mean of Azul I think you're intending to play, and I think the answer is mean. So, I'm pretty sure that the answer is mean.
Okay. Great bragging rights if first stream Grandma wins.
Kick my butt.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay.
What's not to like about that? Okay? So, I think I'm gonna do this.
Really? Okay.
Well, because I think if I touch those 3 red ones, you're gonna take the 1 red one, and I need 1 red. Or if I put the 3 reds out, I probably need 1 red. So, I mean, I could have put the 3 reds here. Maybe that would have been better, but I didn't.
Okay. We'll play this and see what happens. Wasn't what I was thinking I was going to do, but what I ended up doing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying to be nice.
Maybe you're just trying to be nice.
Maybe I'm just trying to be nice. And I'm going to take this one.
Okay. So I'm going to take from the center.
Go for it.
So I'm going to take this because, right? And I'm going to take these 2.
Nice.
And I'm going to... This goes here. What you doing?
Trying to think about how to do the cheesiest thing. And unfortunately, I decided this round that it was time to play a little conservatively.
Why is that?
Because I didn't want to not get this row.
Huh. It does feel good to have something in this row.
No, it means I have all 5 black tiles now, so I'll get 10 bonus points at the end of the game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like that was something I wanted to achieve, to get there.
There you
Live
go.
the dream. Yeah, and see, if I took anything else, there was going to be 4 black tiles in the middle, and then I could do it, but I was going to take negative points and be sad. And I don't want to take negative points and be sad, but I probably will end up doing so anyway. So I will take these ones.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. All right. Then I will... Let's take this.
Nice.
Okay.
If I was feeling feisty, I could make you take a negative point.
You know what?
But
I can take it.
yeah,
Come on.
But I would also take a negative point in so doing. So it's not that good for me. So I'm just going to put this. Happy about it. 'Cause I'll score more for my reds then. And those 2 are yours, and they are on your bottom row or your top row, and you lose a point. I'd put them on the top row, but
Why would you put them on the top row? I thought
I
I
don't
might put them on the bottom.
I guess you're done your blue on the
But-
bottom, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe
Yeah.
you do put them on the bottom.
Mind
Actually,
you, there
you
is
know
a lot
what?
of white in that box.
You're also close to having your like you have 3 whites on the board right now, so you would need 4 more white tiles to get plus 10 points. That's very achievable. Live the dream.
Believe.
There you go.
Believe.
You choose to believe. All right, so what you got?
So nothing here.
I can't believe you've only put a 1 out on the top row one time. I'm very surprised.
Because that's too easy. Like,
Okay, it has to be difficult or it's not fun.
okay, I think this is 4.
No.
Oh, just a second.
Okay.
6. It's going to be 6.
It is 6 points.
Right?
Yes. Perfect.
You love how I count them
Yes, I
out
do.
one at
I
a
was
time.
making sure you did it correctly.
All right, this is going to be 2.
Yes, it is.
This is going to be 4. No. 6?
5.
Why is it 5?
Okay, because you put this tile.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
You double up and count it itself twice.
Yep.
But you don't count like only
And
in a
then
straight line
this
out.
stays here, and I get -1.
Yeah, and that tile goes
Okay.
back in the
Yeah,
center.
and I'll start loading.
Sure. Well done. Okay, so I'm gonna get 1 big, and then I'm gonna get 3 better, and
Oh
then
my gosh.
I'm gonna get 5 more betterer,
More betterer.
and then I'm going to get 2, and I lose nothing this time. So I will caution you
Oh
that
boy. Maybe this has to be shaken. These are. How are you going to caution me? I'm listening.
that there's a like or something that's important to know is you get to determine essentially at this point whether or not this is the last round of the game, right? If you put this brown piece out, this will be the last round.
Sorry.
The game ends when somebody completes a row.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
usually that's 5 rounds. This is our 5th round. Okay, sometimes it's a 6th round. I don't have any with 4 pieces on them. Okay, so I can't get. I will not make the. I will not be able to make the game end.
Well, there's only one move that I can do.
There's only one move that you can do.
Because I would be
It is-
amiss if I didn't do this.
Okay.
Okay?
Is it to take the 3 white?
No.
Oh, okay.
I feel I have to take.
You're morally obligated.
I am
to
morally
take...
obligated to take the 2 blue in an attempt to get all my blue in a line here. Because,
To be clear, you just have to collect all 5. It doesn't matter where they're placed. Just so you know. Anyways.
Oh.
Like, well, whatever. You don't control where they go. So, like, I get 10 bonus points.
So you
for-
don't get extra points
No.
if you get it.
No.
Oh.
It just horizontal, like rows and columns,
Mm-hmm.
and then 5 of the same color.
All right.
So you're telling me you have to take. You're
Just a
gonna live
second.
the dream.
I thought I had to, but it's the only place I can play blue anyhow is right here. This is the last.
No, it's
round?
not necessarily the last round.
Okay.
It might be the last
Yeah.
round, right?
It might be. You know what? I still feel I have to do this.
All right.
Be it a mistake or not, I'm learning.
You're going
I'm a
for
newbie.
it. You're living the dream.
I'm trying. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a dream worth living.
Some dreams come true.
Totally.
Some do.
Lots of dreams come
Yeah.
true. Okay. So you know, Mom. Oh, we're gonna see what
Are
happens.
you gonna do
We're-
it?
No, we're just gonna do something interesting, and we're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to help you. You see, I'm trying to avoid like just gifting you everything you need.
But sometimes I don't even realize it's under my nose. You know,
that's a real
the
thing
sad
that
truth.
happens. I
That
don't know
does.
that's sad.
It is a little sad.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna.
No!
What do you mean? You didn't want those.
I did.
There's no world where you needed these
Nope,
tiles.
there was absolutely...
There absolutely
Ouch.
was a world.
There
where you
was.
needed them.
And
You wanted to wait? Are you trying? Okay.
It's like left or right. Did I want?
Unironically,
Okay.
You were expecting that you were going to get the 5 blue and the 5
Look,
white
you bet.
this round.
Bet.
That's what you were
I
dreaming
was
for.
thinking,
Come on.
Okay, I take the blue. I take the white. It's like 1-2 or 2-1. What do I do first?
Yeah, 'cause
right.
you can
but I
achieve
was
both.
so hung up on 5, like one the same color in 5 different.
The challenging
rules.
thing here is,
Yeah.
of course,
All right.
if this wasn't your first game of Azul, I could
Yeah.
I could have denied both of them, right?
Okay, how would you have denied
Well,
both of them?
because if you take white, then I'm going to take the other one you need.
Yes.
And then you take blue, and I'm going to take the other one you need, and then I'm going to laugh, right?
Okay.
But I didn't do that.
All right. Well,
You don't have to take that blue one, but I'm
I
taking
have
it.
to.
I'm taking
No.
it next turn if you don't.
no, I have to. I have no choice because I fought so hard. I took a hit because it was
true.
so important that I get that blue line,
Yeah.
and then I get dinged. Okay.
Yeah. You wanted to live some sort of dream. No. I feel like there's a lot of studying of my
There's-
board that I
there
don't care for. I don't
There's
care
a little
for
bit
at
going
all.
on.
What do you mean there's a little bit going on? I wish there was more blue pieces on the board. I'm a little bit heartbroken that there aren't. And I feel like I have a few viable moves, but they're not the ones that I want them to be. No? You know what I mean?
Get it?
You get it.
I do. I get it.
You get it. All right, I'm going to make you do it.
You're gonna make me do it.
Make you make the hard decisions.
All right.
Shaken, not stirred. There you go. Do you think you're winning?
I think it's close.
I also think it's close.
I think it's close.
I think
Okay.
I'd be
this
trying
is-
to decide, should I end the game if I were you? And I
Okay.
think that
I think
my
I'm
answer-
going to end the game.
I think you should.
I am going to.
I think you're probably
okay,
going to win.
I'm going to take a hit
Sure.
in doing this.
Yes, because you're going to put the 2 there and drop 1 down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take the hit for Team Grandma.
For Team Grandma.
You bet. For
Okay.
all those grandmas out there.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's worth doing because,
Do you think that was a good play?
yes, I think you're going to win.
I think it's very close.
Oh, well, I think, listen.
Okay, we'll see.
I think it's super close.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a really good chance that you can make it work.
Oh, look.
One brown. Okay.
Because how I'll be able to score.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Understood.
Okay. This is
I mean,
interesting.
this is
it's not great.
This is bad for me, is what this
Well,
is.
you can't take the 2 red or the 2.
No, take this or nothing.
That's about the only thing you can do.
Take this or nothing.
Yeah.
I can't take either of the other tiles, so I'm going to get a bunch of negative points no matter
Well,
what.
we both are.
Well,
no.
I mean, you could place either of these.
Okay, if
Right.
I do this, I think this is. I just want to think for a minute. I think this is the better.
You're not going to complete a row either way.
I'm not, but it forces. Yeah, you're gonna.
In either case, I end up
No.
with all... Yeah, you should take the other ones.
I think I should take these 2 because
Yeah.
that hurts you more.
Awesome. There's... Okay, it took 1 game of Azul for that to come out. I'm going to take this because the other one hurts you more. You heard it here first, friends. All right, there you go. I think you're going to win. So, let's see your score.
All right. So this.
Team Grandma. Get out of here, John. All right.
All right. So this goes here.
Yeah.
And that's going to score 5, I think.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Nice.
And this goes here.
It also scores 5.
How does it score 5?
Well, because it scores this whole row.
Oh, it does.
It's like scores like in anything
Okay,
orthogonal.
I'll take 5.
Right?
Then this here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just take 10?
No. So you put this tile. You only
Yeah.
care about orthogonal. So you're
Okay.
gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that one.
That's better.
Then 10? I don't think so. But and then those
And
ones
then-
aren't gonna score.
No, do I take them off the board since the game's over?
Doesn't matter. Sure.
Okay. And this,
Also doesn't score.
yeah. And then I lose,
Lose
2.
2.
There you go.
That was 3.
Oh, yes.
And then you're gonna score your bonus points. Okay.
Which is gonna be
so
my...
you'll get 10 points for having all of the blues.
Yep.
Okay. So give yourself 10.
Oh, actually, it's there.
There you
Yep.
go. And then you have row.
1.
So you're gonna get 2 bonus points for that.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay.
And then you didn't get any columns.
No.
So none for that.
Okay.
Okay. So then
So
I'm gonna get 3 points. And I'm gonna get 6 points for this. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And then I will get 6 points for this one as well. 4, 6.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna lose 4 points. And then for bonus points, I get
10 because you have all the black.
for all the black.
Yeah.
And then I get 7 for having this column completed.
Oh my god, what a close game.
Right. I'm at 51,
I'm
and
at
you're
51.
at 51. Ooh.
But then you lose 3 points.
No, I took my points already. I lose
you?
4, and I already took them off.
So it's a tie?
So it's a tie.
Oh my god, is that for
That's-
real?
That's awkward. Wow.
When does that ever happen?
Well, I mean, it happened this time, I guess.
Apparently.
So-
Apparently.
I wonder if there's a tiebreaker. It's probably like,
Oh.
you know.
But let's play again.
Oh, now that you know, I'm curious. Let's see. Let's
Okay.
see if there's a tiebreaker. Well, I guess scoring is right here. End of the game. Blah 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 blah. In the case of a tie, the player with more complete horizontal lines wins the game. So that's you.
Yeah. Well, I had 1.
You had 0.
Huh.
So good game. All right. So that's how Azul works. Couldn't have been closer.
That was a lot of
Let's
fun.
put the tiles back in the bag and give it another try.
I would like that. Sorry, I just on your...
Arm wrestle for the win. I feel like that would be
All right.
slightly favored for me. No,
What?
no, you won. You got the rose. You had the rose. I should have just poured those from the bag into there, but
You should have.
I didn't.
But
We'll survive.
anyways, yeah, fun game.
So I will say, I think there was like a lot of opportunities there where I could have been mean and wasn't. Right?
That's probably why you honestly won
Well, you
the
won.
first game. Or I
but-
won, but I mean,
but-
you let your mom win.
I didn't let you win, so I thought there was a good chance I was going to win. I feel like the tiles were quite favorable for you in the last round. I could have known that, but didn't.
Let's face it, you don't like to lose.
Well, nobody likes to lose,
No.
right? But I also, like, it's your first game, and I think, like I said, so Azul, I feel strongly that Azul isn't a very good game with more than 2 players.
Why?
Because it's like just sort of random tile placement. With 2 players, you have a lot of really big opportunity cost decisions where I can determine who's taking the last tile. I can force you to take these things. When you play like 3 or 4 players, that just gets lost in the noise and you just take whatever's best for you. It's much more tactical, right? But as a 2-player game, I think there's a ton of room for it to be surprisingly cutthroat. So I mean, it would be easier for me to do that, but you
probably
seem
would
to
be.
want to have a job, so I just, you know.
It's okay.
How are you temperature-wise? You comfortable?
I'm okay.
Are you cold?
No, I'm definitely not cold. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay, I think that
Do
we
we
need
rock,
to
paper, scissor?
rock, paper,
Oh.
scissors to see who goes first. Don't mess it up. Everybody's watching.
Okay. Okay.
There's 3 choices:
I know.
rock, paper, and scissors.
I get it. I get
Okay.
it. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock,
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, so I'll go first.
You go first.
I don't know what that was about, but it behooves me to
I know.
take this.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You know, like, do you understand why generally taking more tiles is better?
Well, you want to.
You want to fill your board.
Yeah,
you get
wanna
more
fill-
points if
yeah.
you get more things over here. And like, it can be bad in that
Mm-hmm.
if you mess up your placement, but especially early, there's no restrictions on where
Yeah.
I place anything because I don't have any existing tiles. So of course you'll take that because that's the type of lady that you are. I'm not even a little bit surprised, actually.
Okay. I learned from the best.
Oh, actually, that was I tried to play greedy and I shouldn't have. I underestimated you already.
Wow.
I feel
Don't write your mother off.
I feel badly for having done that.
No, you don't.
A little bit. Moderately badly.
I think this is a good.
I was curious
good
if you were
play.
going to do that.
I think this is.
I
It's
was
worth taking the hit early in the game.
Yeah, I was
Be first
I
player.
think first player is really strong.
There is
like the
advantage.
the minus 1 point is completely inconsequential, right? Who cares? It does put you closer to minus 2s and minus 3s. You don't want to be taking a lot of tiles. That's
No.
bad generally. But these should be in the middle. Oops. But I feel like the first player, like, just it works out that there's often spots where there's, say, 3 tiles, but there's rarely more than like one of them. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'll let you have 3, and I can have 3 too.
Hey, that's not so bad.
I underestimated you immediately.
So who gets that last?
You do.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I just.
Oh, you're gonna put it somewhere else? Put it on your 5 row and dare to dream?
I'm a dreamer.
Interesting choice. Okay, that is a commitment. All right. So, do you think you can do your scoring on your own? I think
yes.
yours is even coordinated. You're gonna
Okay.
score way more than me this round.
So that's a 1. That is a 2. And I think that's a 3.
Yeah,
Are you even watching me?
I am.
And that's minus 1.
You scored way more than me. I scored 3. I didn't go for any.
Here,
I made
you do
no attempt at synergy, which I would say is something that I feel like I do badly about when playing Azul. I mean, it kind of comes out in the wash. Like, you score those points, sorta, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I guess it would be better to place them optimally, but I rarely worry about it. There are a lot of white.
There certainly is a lot of what.
So one of the challenges with having a single tile on your bottom row there is that there is no way for you to change that color.
No, I've committed.
And there is one red,
yeah.
so neither you nor I can finish our bottom one.
Oh my goodness, we're both red on the bottom.
Yeah, and there's one red tile.
Wow.
So we're just kind of stuck.
Okay. My turn, hey?
It is. You go
It is
first.
my turn.
You good?
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
I'm-
Oh.
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 What you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm thinking that I don't like anything about how these tiles came out. I hate this board. Everything about this makes me grumpy. So I'm gonna
You
take
got
these.
options.
I do.
Oh,
That was the option that I took.
really?
Which of Azul's is
Okay.
your favorite? So, I mean, we own all the Azul games. There are other.
How many are there?
Well, so this is the Master Chocolatier, which is just like it's just a color variation essentially, right? Like there really isn't much else to it, right? There's other games. There's Azul, like Summer Pavilion and other things. They function similarly, but they're not like the same, right? They're just a little bit they're a little bit different. Well, actually, they're quite a bit different. Oh, I have that one already. I just thought I didn't
Oops.
have my 3-row. Well, whatever. I will.
I guess you're going for 4.
Yeah, that's probably not happening, but that's really bad, actually. Anyway, the other Azul games are, I think, not as good, right?
Yep.
I feel like this is straightforward to play and really interesting. It has all the hallmarks of a good abstract game. It's visually pretty, which doesn't... Normally the problem with abstract games is nobody wants to play them because they look boring. And this doesn't look boring. And it's very accessible and it's fun. The other ones are a little bit more complicated in their gameplay loop, and I think it makes it less enjoyable. It takes away from the single biggest strength of Azul, in my opinion.
Wow. That's quite a solid opinion. But how many hours of Azul do you have?
I mean, Sarah and I
lot.
have played Azul a lot. We used to
Yeah.
play Azul like every week, right? So this is her favorite game. So I have like a decent number of hours into Azul, and I feel like, I feel okay about it. So I think I know what you're gonna do,
Do you?
and I think that I regret everything about taking those 2 brown pieces, basically.
Well, that was just a mistake.
Well then, okay. Tell me how you really feel.
Okay.
That was kind of mean.
Was it meant to be mean?
It broke my heart a little, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to take this one,
Huh.
and I'm just gonna see
What happens? See what happens.
Oh wait, I don't want to put it there. What am I doing?
Well, interesting.
I know what I would do if I were you, but I'm not you. So that's a challenge.
I just gotta.
How badly do you think I want that brown piece?
Just a second. I'm playing through what I would do,
Okay.
which gives this consequence, and then what are you gonna do? And then what am I gonna do?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're
So-
like 8 turns deep here
Yeah.
in the decision tree.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, I know that you want that tasty looking chocolate.
Sure. So you could just take
and
it
I'm
and
gonna
deny
take
me.
it, and I'm going to
Interesting.
deny. And I think I'll just take this while the taking's good. Here.
I didn't expect that you were just going to be a hate draft player.
I'm not a hate draft. No.
That's totally why. You know it.
You play to win.
All right.
I
and
had
your
to
method
block
for,
you.
your method for winning.
Well, your chocolates
is
are
hate
not
drafting.
nice and neat.
Mm,
No.
they are not neat.
Now this is very interesting because this could
so it's what's
could get quite ugly
what's
for someone.
interesting is that it could get ugly.
It could get very ugly.
Right.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing is because the colors, no matter what you take, it's like this, they're the same groups.
Yeah.
Right. So there's 3 turns, I think, no matter what. Right. If I take from here,
Yep.
there's 3 turns left. I guess that's not true. There could be only 2 turns. You could, if I don't take from there, you get to determine how many turns are left. And if I take from there, there's 3. So that's interesting. But none of these are nasty colors for you, nor for me.
Well, they kind of are because of placement. Right? Like,
So I think what I will do is I will take these two and put them here.
Ooh. Wow. If I take the 2, that forces you to take the 4, and you'll put them in your third line and take 1 down here.
Yes, I will.
Will be what you will do. Oh, you're gonna...
I'm happy with this either way.
It doesn't do me any good to take the 4, because then why would I take a bigger hit? There's only one.
Hey,
this is
sit up!
the only. This is the only move.
Isn't that funny how it doesn't? It's like,
quite funny. This is the only move for me.
I'm happy with no matter which way you resolve it, because if I have to
Well,
take...
this is the only thing I could do.
Well,
'cause
you could have totally
No, it would have
taken
hurt
these.
me down
Of course,
here.
but getting hurt in this game happens when you're playing with, like, competent players trying to work on things. You're going to get negative points.
Okay.
Right? But,
All right. So this
4?
is 4 down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a single one.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 4. Right?
2.
Isn't it 1, 2, 3, 4?
You don't count from the red, you count from the black. Right?
Okay,
What's
so-
it's adjacent to only the red.
1. So it's 2. This stays put and that stays put, and -1. Right?
Yeah. And I'm going to get 1, 2, and 2, and then I'm going to lose 2. And presently, I'm at 6 points, and you are at 11. That is a commanding lead.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah. I think you just played it better.
If these are really chocolates and you could eat them, which one would you eat? Just saying.
Not the blue one. Or the white one.
I think this
I think the black
would be
one.
delicious.
Yeah.
It's so yummy.
I just feel like the problem is if they were actually chocolates, we would have eaten all the pieces by now, and we would just be sitting
Well,
here like...
we know how much you like candy.
What do you mean?
So,
Me?
yes.
Candy?
Yes.
Hardly.
Oh, I get to go first.
You do? And gloat about it, apparently. Interestingly. Playing with competent players is not always synonymous with playing with hairy... Thanks. Thanks. Oh, I feel like I'm going to add that term to the banned words list. There's no 3s this time.
No, there's no
right?
3s. That's okay.
Which
That's okay.
just the way it went. So...
This is a move.
Yeah, I mean,
That is the move.
It's been exceptionally unlucky how the Reds have come out. That we've both just been stuck. Like that actually penalized me. Putting your 1 red, I would say, was like an objectively bad move. But it's surprising that we've gone through 2 rounds and I haven't been able to get 2 tiles. Right? Like I got punished just as badly, even though I had a significant advantage in terms of the number of tiles that I had out, which is interesting.
Okay.
Hey, indeed. Well, mother dearest. What to do with you? That is the question, I think.
You should hydrate.
I just did. I had a sip of coffee.
Did you?
I did.
Is something wrong that I end up with water and you get the coffee?
It's because I made us each a coffee. I split it half. I made a French press full, split it halfway, and you drank yours in like 40 seconds, and I couldn't do that. So, mix in a few chocolates that look alike to them, so you don't know until you pick up melted chocolate pieces. Yeah, that wouldn't be a disaster. I feel like I really underestimated your ability to just try to be mean, which is interesting.
It's in your blood?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess it's
but I
in
mean,
mine.
I thought we were, just having a friendly game of Azul.
This is
and
friendly.
I feel like I could probably set up some script that analyzes how much time you spend looking at my board, and I think it would be significant. The knowing glance.
Okay.
I saw that.
Is it my turn or yours?
It's your turn.
Oh. The number of times we play games, regardless of what the game is with the family, I always watch the boards.
I
And I
agree.
watch your board.
I think it
in
contributes
particular.
significantly to that analysis paralysis.
Okay.
I think you should have taken the white ones.
Didn't.
I agreed.
Why should I have taken the one?
Because I couldn't place the brown ones.
Oh.
But I guess
see,
you're
if
not
I had-
as mean as I thought.
If I had paid attention to the detail on your board.
Yeah, that's why I scolded you, in fact.
Well, this sucks.
Why? This doesn't suck at all. This is great for you. You have an almost complete
Okay,
board.
well,
You're in the lead.
I think I obviously have to do this.
Yes, because then I can't place these, and these go down here, and I'm sad.
This is...
I think that was great for you. Like, it worked out wondrously. This has been extremely punitive to both of us, but there'll probably be lots of reds this next time because they can't just not be reds forever. So,
all right.
Let's see it.
This is 2, right?
What's that?
This.
It is. Also 2.
That is also 2.
I'm just getting my butt kicked.
And this, I think, is 3. Is that right?
The brown one, yeah?
Yeah. And then this is going to be 4.
I feel like you've...
Is this right?
Yes. I feel like you've managed to complete the rows like that, the columns with the same colors, and I think it's just coincidence. But,
oh, it's beginner's luck.
Yeah,
like seriously.
Because that's
nothing
that's
special.
worked
And
out
then
quite
minus
nicely.
2.
Yes. You're at 20. I'm at 9.
You scored yourself?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like this has been extremely punitive. It sucks. You're in the same place as me, and I had a 2-piece lead on you.
Look at that red.
There it is.
More red. I like it.
We're kind of due for red.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at the red.
All over the place.
There's gonna be no race for red.
No.
Oh my god. They all have red. Oh, I'm one short. Is it gonna be a red? Is it gonna be a red?
All right. I can feel that this is in fact
No.
brown.
Okay. I feel that I'm gonna do this.
I think this worked out extremely favorably for you again. That's what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Really?
What are you gonna do?
Weep softly to myself that I don't care for these tiles, and I mean, I don't know. I don't really need the things that are here in the way that they have presented themselves. And I think what I will do... I feel like no matter how I play this, you're gonna be happy with what I do. So what I think is that I will do this. And we'll see if I regret that later.
Wow. That stung me.
Why?
It totally messed up what I was gonna do.
Because you thought I was gonna take these?
I wasn't sure what you were gonna do. I just didn't want you to do that.
Okay. Trombone, thanks for that lurk. You've only played Azul on VGA? That's a shame. I like Grandma Opcost. There it is.
There you go. That's awesome.
You've
That's
been
great.
well received. I don't think it's that awesome.
I think that's great. Okay, I'm gonna change things up a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do this instead.
Really working those blues. Interesting.
It wasn't what I was going to do originally. You kind of soiled my plan. So,
Did I?
You did.
Well, you soiled my plan with your ridiculousness. I don't care for this at all.
Ah, I was going to do that.
What? There's no... You could have done that. You could have done that.
I know, but I didn't think you'd do that.
Really? Okay.
Okay. So, just because I can, and I know you're going to want a red to finish, but you got to play it only in one row, I'm going to set you up to take a point down. I think.
Go for it.
I think I'm going to take this and do that.
All right.
Alrighty. This is going to get a little ugly.
Yeah, but only for me.
Possibly.
I think you can play this easily so that I lose a ton of points and nothing bad happens to you.
Well,
Like... So this is a dub. You just
Yeah,
I don't even
this
think
is-
it's hard.
this is, I think, the play to do.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, you disagree?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's.
All right.
I think that's crazy talk. Is
Okay.
what that is. But that's okay.
Huh, I didn't think you'd do that.
Losing a point isn't bad. I couldn't place those white pieces. Like, I got stuck with this row. I've been at 4 white because I was like, oh, I'm going to complete my whites, and then I got stuck with this red row for so long. It's been really difficult for me to draft.
So this is not the best.
I mean, you can put your that brown piece on your board.
Yeah, but I'm looking at what you're going to do.
Yeah, I know, but I can place...
So then that would give me...
The brown piece is the only piece you can play.
Yes, but I'm looking at what you're going to do.
Okay. I guess that's not true. You could play a blue one.
So I could do the blue, but then I'm wasting... I won't get a point for it because I can't place it here. And then if I do that, you don't need either the black or the brown,
No.
right?
I think you take the blue without question. I thought this row was full, but it
No,
isn't. So
it's
I think you
not.
take the blue for
Yeah.
like unquestionably,
Yeah.
right?
And
then
then
it
you're
doesn't-
taking...
And then I'm taking the
Well,
brown
we're
one.
both getting... The brown one was the only play for you to block me with.
Yeah.
This is true. So, question,
That's at the bottom.
because I can't play it here because I already have
yeah,
one.
Exactly.
Ouch.
I wouldn't. I think like you're gonna win by like 30 points. Like it's
I don't
not
know
close.
about that, but-
Yeah, you're gonna get like totally. You're gonna have a column.
Okay.
Complete. Like you've got this game in the
So
bag.
this is 2,
Yes.
right? This
Yeah.
is 2. And this, I think, is 4.
Yep. Wait, was it the red one?
No, it was this
The
one.
blue one. It is 4, yes.
Yeah. And that's there, and then this. That's going to be 5, right?
Yep. And you're going to end up with 7 bonus points at the end of the game. And then you have to
And then
lose-
I have to
lose
take.
4.
No,
Not the-
no, I 4. Ow.
Yeah.
Ow, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
it's like taking 1 or 2 tiles, totally inconsequential.
Yeah.
Taking like more than
I didn't realize
3.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gets
Oh.
worse. Like if you have one really bad round, you often lose.
What'd you score?
I'm not sure, but I'm at 16 and you're at 27, and you have more bonus points. So like you are unquestionably winning this game, I would say.
I don't know.
The
game is young.
No, it's not. It's almost over, right? It is almost over, and it went badly for me.
This is the last round.
If somebody completes a
Yeah.
row, which once again can only be you. Right, so you like there's a reasonable chance that no, this isn't the last round. It depends on how greedy you feel. You can force it to be the last round because you're first, but it depends.
All right, let's see what you're up to. I expected you to say really
No.
because of that move. You're obviously going to take the 2 chocolate.
No. Why would I take those?
2 vanilla then.
I think no.
Oh.
And it hadn't even occurred to me that those were vanilla. So
Sorry, I'm
no, take your time.
trying to.
Trounce me. Do it. I think this is your game to lose. Just don't mess up this round, and you're fine. I honestly, I think it's unrecoverable. I don't think I can win at this point, but I think I can. I can think about winning.
All right. Interesting. Don't you think?
Well, I think the interesting part is that you took that tile. I find that surprising.
Darn it.
What, I'm going to give you the 5 black on the bottom row? No.
I thought I had set you up to tempt you to take the 3 blue.
Yeah, I know you thought
That's
that.
exactly what.
But you spent all this game being mean to me.
I'm not being mean
This is
to
my
you.
opportunity to
I
be mean
am
back.
not being mean to you.
I disagree.
Okay.
My mom, grandma too, played with my sister, girlfriend, and me at 7 Wonders. That was her first time, and she won and got the higher score in all games history that we played. I think mom/grandma is overpowered. I agree. Super mega beginner's luck. It's true. Your board is a little messy.
Yeah, it's a little messy. That's okay.
There are some future challenges for you, I think.
Oh, there's more. I've got more than a few
I mean,
future
we
challenges.
kind of all have some challenges here, but
All right.
this is gonna get really ugly really fast.
No, we're both going to
For the
really,
record.
really be in the negatives.
Yeah. Like,
This is
it's
like-
looking bleak, Mom.
It's looking a little
bleak.
rough.
Sometimes this happens.
Okay. You know what? I'm learning. Let's
You're gonna win. Don't worry.
let's see what you do with this.
That's what I was gonna take. I was gonna take the one white piece.
Okay.
In fact,
Why? Why were you going to do that?
because then it made life more difficult for you.
So this is most interesting. Yeah. What are you going to do?
Well, I have to take from the middle, but we're going to have another round now.
Do you think so?
Well, you can't finish the game now because there's not enough white pieces. Right? So being first player isn't horrible for me.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is just there is some bleakness up here in terms of points. Do I want to take that? I mean, I really don't think you're going to take the 4 blue and just die. And if you do, I'm probably really happy. So,
I love you too.
I mean, I could take the black, but that would just be food. So I'm just going to take this red one, and we'll just let this settle itself out.
Ooh.
I'll put that in the right place.
Well, I'm going to take these.
That seems like a move you would do.
I think it was the only move for me.
Perhaps.
So you're going to take the blue.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, so there's no way
And
I can.
carry one
There's no way
down.
I can make this
Yeah.
like really punitive without it also being punitive to me because I just don't have enough free lines. Because like, for instance, I could take the white and put them here, but then I just end up with you leaving me with the brown ones, and those all go down here.
Yeah.
So. We would both be getting
It's
punched in the face. So the
it's
better
gonna punch
move,
us in the face.
The better move for me is to
Yep.
take this.
True. So
Then I'm happy with,
the
regardless
the
of what
only
you take.
move I have is to take the 2 white.
Or take the brown and have
Why?
them be.
Why would I put the old brown down here?
No, I mean you could put them here. Right?
Oh yeah.
You'd
yeah.
lose 2 points, but
No.
it's up to you.
I'll do this.
Okay,
Actually, no. That's setting you up.
I'm happy either
Yeah.
way.
No, actually.
I mean, brown and white are the colors that I have 4 squares of.
Yeah, either
so
or.
Either way, I'm set up for getting a bonus for having 5 of one color. I mean, so are you. Like, you need a single black tile.
Or a single blue. Or
Well,
yeah,
you can't
yeah.
finish your
No,
blue next
no,
round.
No, I won't
right?
be able to.
Because black is in the way. But yeah, I'm
I
happy with
am-
either outcome.
Well, you know what? I think this is a move.
So just to be clear, the more punitive move to me is the move for you, right? Anyways, got it. Cool.
So
I'm happy
it's
either
like
way.
this, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the move.
We
I would've-
both
that's the
we
move.
both move.
Yeah,
lose
that's the
one,
move
like
I
two.
would have chosen 100% of games. So I think you did the right move.
Well, do I count all the way across? I
Hold
should
on.
know this by now.
What do you mean?
I just put this here.
So you get 4.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
And here I think I get 5, right?
You put the
One.
the-
I put this down.
Okay, so you get
1.
7
How do I get 7?
because you get
I
1, 2,
forgot
3,
on this
4,
side.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, the scoring at the end,
sweet.
it gets really intense. Like you get a lot.
And this, I get 4. Right? Put it here. 4.
Sorry, I was totally not watching.
I put this down.
Yes, you
so I
get
said 4.
Yeah.
And minus 2.
How the turntables. You're at 40, I'm at 39, and I get to go first.
Wow.
But you have a completed bonus that I do not have.
But you're
Right.
close.
But I mean, sure, I can't
Yeah.
get the column.
No, you
though,
can't get that.
Right? And this one won't get me the column. Right? The brown would have. Brown would have been way better for me. I would have needed 1 brown, and I would have tied you on the column.
Yeah.
So now, when we play 5 rounds, often the game is over.
Are you going to tip that in?
Yeah. Usually, we play through all the tiles, essentially. So, with the exception of the tiles that are out, you know, we're back to
So this
everything's in there.
is a nice
and-
advantage for you
Well,
to go first.
maybe?
Well, come on. Like, why wouldn't it be?
Well, because I feel like the challenge now with this, I mean, yes, objectively, it's better to go first than not, right? But I would say the challenge now that we're going to find is when Azul goes to a 6th round like this, like, you and I both have the same problem, which is that, like, we actually don't have a lot of flexibility in what we can put out.
No.
Right? You basically,
My board
you're like,
is-
I hope there's
Yeah.
red coming out, or you're gonna have some problems.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you know. There it is. I was gonna laugh for approximately an eternity if there was only 1 black. Of course, we were lucky enough that basically, like, I think this, I think if there was a draft that would allow you to win, this is it, right? Like, I'm not gonna be able to complete my bottom row, right?
No.
Because there's 3 white on 3 separate
Yeah,
boards.
that's
You can
gonna
for
be-
sure deny me one.
Yeah.
Right? Like, no matter what.
Okay, but you need to focus on the brown. Oh, no, you can't do the brown.
No,
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. I like, hard to disagree.
But if you're denied, then you're going to make sure your mum is denied because there's one obvious move. That was not it.
There's one obvious move for me to
Yeah.
do.
Do you want me to tell you what I think you should have done?
Yeah.
I think you should have denied me these. You had a spot for it.
Yeah. But then you'll just take that one. Like you would have just taken the other one. Right?
Yeah.
You can't place those. I can. Right? So if you take that one, then you have nowhere for those to go. And if you have to take them, they're just negative points. It's to my advantage to leave them there. I don't want them. I mean, I could get a row, but who cares? 2 bonus points.
Okay. Oh, well.
We have a rough go here.
I'm gonna take this
I thought you might take that.
over here.
Thought you might take that. I feel like I can forecast what's going to happen, and I'm not going to like it. But we're gonna wait and see.
Oh.
It's going to get ugly.
Okay.
I think there's a good move for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I think there's a really good move for you.
I'm gonna do this.
All right.
I'll take that hit.
Yeah.
But you can't do that either.
What do you mean?
You can't. You don't want those brown chocolates either.
No, well, you want them.
Yeah, maybe not though.
Well, what else are you gonna take? You
can't.
basically can't take anything.
I can't take anything but that.
Like, it's gonna get really bad for you really fast.
All right, we'll see. I did it.
It's over. It's done.
It is. I'm just trying to make Sarah proud, you know.
I think you're doing a great job. I think I think you got this game like locked down. I mean, actually, this has gone pretty okay for me. So
It's
feel
not so
like
bad playing with your mom.
Opinions differ. Just kidding. Why would I have invited you otherwise? Surely.
Okay. Okay. We are... This is a disaster.
It's looking like it might be a disaster, Mom.
All right. I just gotta take a moment. Okay.
Gotta find a way to make this work. Okay, you think this out. You figure it out.
All right. I just need a moment. Oh my. Well, I can't take the blue. Like, I have no choice.
Yeah.
I
think you take the white and you hope that I'm nice. This is a mean one.
Okay, just
This
a
is mean
second.
one.
I just gotta think. If I take that, you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna force me to take 5 blue.
That's bad.
That's really
That's
bad.
really bad.
Okay, I gotta cut my losses. Okay, so,
Maybe you should just take the 3 blue off that tile.
but 3 blue. Just a second.
I said the most preposterous thing.
I know, but I don't want. I'm trying to limit the damage to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mistakes were made. So if I take those, as it gets me to -5.
You seem a little stressed out over there.
Just a little. What would Sarah do?
I don't know what Sarah would do. Sarah
this-
would get upset. Sarah would get,
okay, see,
Sarah
I'm
would-
not upset.
This is trending really towards bad for you.
But no, it's bad either way.
I don't think there's
Okay.
a good, like, I don't think you have a good move here, right? So, like, let's.
It's probably, don't help me. Like,
Okay.
this is how I learn, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay. I'm not in tears, so
That's good.
that's a good thing.
I mean, you probably still win. Like, maybe
if-
not. I guess I'll catch you
Okay, well,
on the column, probably. Oh, I guess I wouldn't. Anyway, yeah.
I could ruin things for you as well.
Not really. I can
By
place both white and
taking-
blue.
If I take that single white and put the 4 blue into the center, then you're going to take the 2 white and force me to lose an awful lot of points.
You bet your
okay,
ass.
I see that. Or if I just took the 2 white out of the center, you're going to take the single white and put the 3, which forces me to take 5, count them, 5 blue.
Yeah,
so samey same.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, is there anything that I can do to prevent that scenario from happening. I could take, if I took the 2 blue off the table here, then you're going to take the 2, like I'm screwed. Any way I go.
Taking a white tile means you're stuck with 5 blue, right? Which is bad.
Yes.
Okay.
But-
I think
But taking 2 white tile means I'm stuck
with 5 blue.
5.
Okay, yeah. So either
right?
way, whether you take the 2 white or the
Yeah.
1 white, you're stuck with 5 blue. So
Which
you can't
I don't
do
want.
that. Right?
I can't. No.
So like
But I can't stop that from happening.
you can stop yourself from taking 5 blue, right? I think what you do is you take these 2 blue because then
But then they go here.
yeah, but then what are my choices?
Then you're gonna
if
take-
if I take the other blue, then you get 3 white, which is great for you, right? So I'm gonna take some of the white tiles, you can take the other white tiles, and I get those blues. And I don't complete my line with them.
But you're not going to play nicely.
Oh no, but there's no way for me to play it particularly
Yeah.
meanly as long as you take blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you take these blues
yeah, those
specifically.
blue, yeah.
Is the
so,
only choice.
So limit the hit.
Yes, right? Because you're going to just immediately destroy those. But then,
So-
like, what can I do now to stick you with the tiles? Nothing, right? I don't want to take the blues because then you get a completed white, right?
Yeah.
And I can't complete my white with these,
No.
okay? I can't complete my blue with those.
True.
Right? So I don't have, like, no matter what I do, I get stuck. Like, basically, you took 2 negatives instead of 5 negatives.
Yeah.
Because I'll take these, and then
The
you'll
only
probably
play
take
for
the
me
1 white,
goes here, and then
and then I'll take these, and they go there.
okay, well that limited.
And instead of you taking 5 negative tiles, you took 2.
It hurts.
You just had to lean into the pain. Okay, so let's do our final tally here. So what do you get? You get your brown. That stays
that's-
there. You can just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is gone. This is gone. This goes here, so I get 4.
No, you get 2. 1. You put
Oh,
this tile right. 1,
That's
2.
right. The
You always-
counting, I always
you gotta
struggle with the
You
counting.
got to count
like
from
points.
the tile out.
Yeah.
Right.
And then here,
Also 2.
2. But then I lose
4.
4.
And then we get your bonus
I'm back
points back
to
to
here.
40, and
Back
then you
to
get your
40.
bonus points, right? Hey,
So I got-
you know what's interesting?
I got
whoa,
10.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, I'll complete a row, so this is over.
So I
you'll
got
get 10 from black.
For the black.
You're 50.
I'm 50. And then I have 1 completed row, so that's 7, right?
Yep. And then
And that's it.
right.
Okay.
So I'll put this one out, and I score 5. Okay, and I'll put this one out, and I score lots. I get
Wow.
9 for that one. And then I'll put this one out, and I'll score 8 for it.
So you're going to win the game.
I think so.
Yes.
And then these I get nothing.
No.
Right? So this is all gone. And then
Well, that's
I
pretty
have
cool.
1, 2, 3 completed rows.
Yeah.
So I get 6 points for that.
Time to drink.
And then I got all my reds, actually.
Hydrate.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it. So I actually scored really,
Wow.
really well. So the thing that I noticed about your board, so,
Mm-hmm.
I guess here I was scoring and I had it on your board the whole time. Anyway,
The second time you've done that.
It is
Yeah.
the second time. So the thing I noticed about your board
Mm-hmm.
is that you needed red because you had really limited placements. So I
Yes.
just started taking red pieces.
Yeah.
Because I could also complete my 5 red.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't directly stick you with things, but I knew
Well,
that it
you
was
did
gonna
a little,
that it was
but-
gonna make it indirectly difficult for you later.
You could
right?
foresee how the tiles were going to.
Did we put the one tile in the bag?
What's a 1 tile?
The green minty one.
Oh, I probably did. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just easy to lose track of.
Here it is.
Good game.
It was a lot of fun. I like this game.
Yeah, see how it
I
can
could
be
see-
cutthroat though, and like it's interesting. I, as much as I'm giving you grief about like looking at my board or whatever, you have to
I
in the
have
2-player
to.
game. That's how
I
you
have
play the
to.
Azul well. Is you
Yeah.
have to make good choices for you that are net negative for your
Mm-hmm.
opponent as much as possible, or at the very least, not setting them up to get a good move.
But
Right.
would you say player hints would be early in the game if there's opportunity to grab 3 of a kind, for example, grab them and play them maybe even towards your fives or your row of four.
Yeah, so
to try to get that completed
Totally.
sooner while you have more options rather than leaving it later in the game.
Totally. So I think things that, like, I wouldn't say I'm a great Azul player, but things that I would say, sure, against somebody who's was playing
you also lost
for the first time, basically.
the first
right?
one.
Yeah, it's true.
I know.
So what I would say is that taking a 1 or 2 point deficit is not bad, right? Like it's usually worth it. If I gain 5 points and lose 1, who cares? That's good, right? So I think generally you want to be completing rows as much as possible. Something you really don't want to have happen is you don't want to have like a lot of investment here and then carry that over into the next round, because if you do, there's a real good chance that you're going to take a bunch of negative points.
But if you invest early in the game to here,
you want. I think it's
okay,
like
I think.
totally.
Yeah.
But I guess so. Yeah. You don't worry about taking first player is almost always worth it, right? 1 point. I would pay a point for first player every time, right? And yeah, you're right. If you have an opportunity to get like a 3 or occasionally 4 down here, I think early in like round 1 or 2, you want to pick a color to try and get this 10-point bonus. If you don't have the 10-point bonus, you probably lose, right? Because somebody else has it, right? So yeah, you pick like, oh, I can get 3 red. Well, I'm going to put them here, and I'm just going to work on that because this is the hardest to complete. For
sure.
Right? And people will very actively deny you, like you did for me when I had all the other rows, and then it's just this one. It's tough.
You know what I say?
Play it again.
Best out of 3.
Oh, okay.
Come on, let's do it.
I guess you're right. I guess we did play 2 games.
Come on. I won the first.
You won the first with the
You
tiebreaker.
had some luck.
I won.
You set me up for some tough decisions.
It's true.
And I lost the second round.
It's true.
So best of 3. We can do it.
I like this idea. I would like to propose that we take a brief break.
We can do that.
I'd like to get a drink.
Will you make me a coffee?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So
nice. I'm going to make you a coffee. I'm going to regret that I didn't, that I messed up the camera. I need to put a redeem that's just like fix the camera or something so that people can tell me that I screwed it up. But you'll set this up.
What was wrong with the camera?
Oh, it was on your board when I was scoring mine. Because I zoomed in.
Well, you're just
Remember I did
old.
that twice. Yeah, totally. Old and gray.
Yeah,
it happens.
old and gray is coming.
Yeah.
Yep. Comes to the best of us.
I am going to take a brief break here, or we are rather, and make a quick coffee. And
That'd be nice.
We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Cool. All
See
right.
you soon.
Always convince me that it's bad with every emotion that I had. But you don't care. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange. You're right. I could just send from miles away. It's a freeway to outer space. If you give me air, baby, I swear that would be alright. I'm asking to save it all over again. I'm asking to save it all over again. If we were a movie, then how would it end? But you don't care. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. 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 I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange. If we decide that we're good, wanna see you crying too. Show it means some to you. If you got plans to let me go, please don't let me know. If you got plans to let me go, please don't let me know. Oh my God, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. 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 I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my God, it's so strange. You're right.
All right, we are back. We are ready. There was a minor cat escape incident. We came back with coffee.
Yum.
And that is good. I love that you have a guest. Sorry who's lurking and now gotta go. Aw, Amanda Panda, we missed you. My mom is joining me for a series of games. We're gonna play. I'm gonna say every Thursday, but it's probably not gonna be every Thursday.
We'll play when we can.
For the first bit.
Yeah.
We'll settle in, but we'll figure out our schedule. But it's going to be on Thursdays. How's that?
Sounds good.
on Thursdays.
Thank you. Is this a Starbucks mug? Yes, it is.
It is. I know a guy.
You have a connection.
Yeah.
An in.
Hook up on the Starbucks goods. I set this.
So I guess we're gonna have to rock, paper, scissors again. Eh? See who goes first.
Suppose it's the only way.
It's the
Let's
only
try
fair
to make
way.
it less
Okay.
goofy this time.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Why are you staring into my soul? P.S. You lose. So,
All right.
okay. So, did you like purposefully put all these out in like a very even distribution?
It is a very even.
It is oddly
distribution. Yeah.
oddly.
Fix this for the stream.
Oh,
little more
okay, little,
Yep.
little tidy.
Tidy.
You know?
Okay. What do you think?
I think that these pieces are kind of garbage.
Well, they're kind of even though.
I mean, I suppose. So, I'll take these.
Okay. I'm gonna take.
Is it the flicking that you do because, like, does that feel good on your hand?
No,
I've noticed
'cause
you, like,
I hold my
you're
hand.
often doing this.
Yeah, I hold my hand weird,
Okay.
but
Grandma's got a hand injury and has a big old brace on it. So. This is such a weird, like the really even distribution of stuff. I do not care for in any way whatsoever.
really. Okay.
Yeah. Going for it.
All
I'm
right.
living some sort of dream.
All right. So
That dream involved. Oh,
Very red.
I did pick something with no vocals, but then there they were. Anyway. whatever. Epidemic sound fails me again.
there you go.
Happens. So I feel morally opposed to allowing you to be. These things are literally the same. Like, they're a mirror image.
There you go.
Red, brown, blue,
Actually,
white.
we just got to get this chocolate.
Oh,
in
okay. I
sync.
wasn't trying to.
Martina would be
okay,
pleased.
the wavy pattern.
The wavy
Also,
pattern.
don't they
There
look
you go.
delicious? I think they look delicious. I want to deliciify
Oh,
them.
there you go.
So I think
Matchy.
it behooves me to take this.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
And I feel like I regret that I didn't greed harder on these brown tiles, but of course if I had done that, then you would have done mean things to me. I know it. So,
Right.
really?
Yep. See what you're gonna do.
Well, that's annoying. I
You
thought
didn't expect that?
No. Frankly, you don't look like the type. So I don't really want this like prolonged battle of trying to get things. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
All right.
All you.
All me.
Go for it.
Okay.
Oh, you're taking the red one.
I think so.
Oh, is that because you want that other red one?
That you're gonna take?
I mean, it is looking me in the face. It's like,
The soul.
you know, I could just stop you, but then you get a pair of something, right? You can only use one pair though. So, no, I think I will take this single blue.
Really? That was mean.
Why is that mean?
Because I was gonna take that single blue.
Oh,
That's why.
well, there's that single red now.
That will lead
to grief. Grief
Yeah.
and destruction and sadness, etc.
Okay. I can work with this.
All right.
I can work with this.
All right. Finish my rose. I'll be happy. I did the matchy thing. I was inspired by you.
Where's the matchy? Oh, I wasn't thinking of that.
If we had been feeling really spicy, we could have played on the other side of the board, but I'll tell you about that after.
You should share.
Well, it just doesn't have, it's not prescriptive like this. It's just gray. You can put them wherever, but once they're there, and the rules still apply the same way. So you have only 1 blue per row and column, for instance. It just gives you a little bit more
I just don't think I want to give you 2 brown to start that bottom row. Since I have to play my bottom row, I might as well. Go.
All right. I mean, I think that was probably the better move, yeah.
Trying
So?
to learn. There you go.
What do you score?
I score
1.
1. Ho ho ho.
You're the count, and the count has like some sort of like a cold or something. I don't know.
I do have a cold.
Like-
Okay. 2. I can't even go.
Yeah, you're gonna like hyperventilate and pass
And
out.
that's all she wrote.
So you got 3 points,
Okay.
right? You didn't take your 2.
No, that's true. So 3 in total.
Yes.
There we go.
So I'm gonna get 1, and then I'm gonna get 2, and then I'm gonna get 3, and then I'm gonna get 4, and I have 10 points, but then I lose 1. I was inspired by you, Mom.
There you go.
Matchy.
Matchy's good. Oh my goodness.
Are you doing the same thing again? I feel like I don't know what that black chocolate it would have been, but that it would go well with coffee.
Oh, it just seems
It's
so
making me want like,
delicious.
candy.
Do you not
now.
have any chocolate in the house?
No.
Do you have any candy in the house?
No.
Really? Because you ate it all.
No, because I've been trying to do better and not eat.
It's
a
important
bajillion,
to do better.
You know,
That is-
bajillion pieces.
It's
of
very
candy all the
important.
time.
Now, looky there.
Looky.
I think you got the first move.
I do
Wow.
have a first move. And I think my first move will be this one.
Huh.
Yeah,
All right.
I agree. Huh?
I have to do.
It's true.
Yeah,
true.
I had to.
I could have taken those, didn't, because I'm not, that guy.
Sometimes you're that guy.
Ah, not even. That was mean, uncalled for.
You really need to do better with how you place your tiles. For matchy, for Lady Opcost.
Oh, she's not even watching, Mom.
You don't know that?
I do know that.
She may watch.
She's not going to watch the
after the
VOD
fact.
and critique me about my poor tile placement.
Wow.
I mean, maybe she would, but I would
What
hope
you doing? What you doing?
she wouldn't. Well, I'm getting harassed about my tile placement is what I'm doing. I figured you might.
I think it's a good play.
Agree to disagree.
Okay, that's
Just
fair.
kidding.
That's
No, I
okay.
think that's a fine play. I thought that that's the one you might do.
Okay.
That's all.
Mean.
Why was that mean? I had a perfect spot for it. And they're even placed correctly. What was mean about it? I left you with you got brown tiles to put on your bottom row. You got black tiles to put places.
Because you
know?
set yourself up to.
You can deny me. You could put that blue right there. You could take those blues. You do it.
Why would I do that? I don't want to do that.
But you could.
I'm not going to.
Hit yourself. Missed opportunity right there.
No. It's all good.
Really?
Yep. So I did it.
Okay, tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
I likewise am gonna do a thing like that.
How are you?
But that thing is gonna be this.
Ooh. Alrighty. Wow, isn't that nice for you?
It's
Very
not
nice for you. Very nice for you.
I'm okay with it, honestly.
Okay. Huh. Wow. Isn't that nice for you?
Yeah, it worked out that way.
It did. It
I
worked
tried
out
hard.
really nice.
I think I might have taken the 3. How are you?
Didn't have a place to put it. and
I know,
Why
I know.
take the negative points?
But then you
right?
could have giggled.
Yeah.
the giggles are valuable.
Okay.
All right, so what do you score?
That's a 1.
No, that's 3.
Oh, because you're gonna go. I always struggle with scoring in every single
see
game.
That. Yes.
That's a.
So take your 2 more
Okay,
points.
I'll take 2 more.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, better.
So
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
This will be a 2, right?
Yes, it will.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
you getting
figure
there?
this out. This will be
A 4.
4.
Yeah. And then your bottom row doesn't score.
No, and then
And
I
you
lose 1.
But you get to go first next turn.
I like it.
Super worth. All right. I'm going to remember to switch the camera this time
Yes.
so that you guys can bask in the glory of me scoring 1 point. And then I score 2 points. And then I score 1 more point.
Wow.
And that's it.
All she wrote.
Yep. Not very glorious, but it's the way she goes.
Yeah. We're pretty even.
Yeah. I feel like honestly, when the distribution is really even, it's like the hardest to play. Because when there's like 3s and stuff, it's obvious that those are like prioritized.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to foresee how is this all going to shake out and how do I take tiles without giving my opponent a big bunch in the middle is really difficult when when they're quite equitable, you know, the distribution.
Now that was a little bit. I'm just gonna say it, a dinky move.
Welcome to Azul.
I didn't think you'd do that.
I know you didn't.
Wow. So that's the tone.
That's
gonna be the tone.
I'm sorry. I thought this was the deciding game. We had our like
Okay.
warm-up games. We know the rules. We've seen that you're
Alright.
quite capable of hate
I'm
drafting.
capable.
You
There.
know?
That'll teach ya.
I'm really surprised that you didn't teach me by taking these, but I will be happy to take them instead.
Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Sometimes you just gotta play to win.
I'm trying to play to win.
I heard
do.
you say that earlier, so I
Okay.
took it to heart. Don't worry, there's a good move for you in the near future here.
You think so, hey?
Yeah, I not only do I think so, I know so.
Wow. Huh.
Because I want this line complete. It'd be embarrassing to have 4 on your bottom line and not complete it. That would be a real travesty, actually.
Yes.
Promise shelter, but walls were thin.
Nice.
What are you going to do with that?
I'm gonna take these 3 reds. Put them right down there.
Red hog.
It's true.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, there's some weird groans happening over there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about
I don't like this.
it. I like it okay.
Well, what are you going to do with this?
You're gonna put that on the
I
top
know what
row?
I'm going to do with this. What are you going to do with that?
Oh, I'm gonna put them right here. And it's gonna be fun. Cool. I lose 2 points, no big deal. I complete my row.
Okay,
I'm happy.
you do this time.
Okay, let's do
Gotta
your
go.
scoring first.
All right. 1.
1 point. Oh, I was thinking, man, I haven't positioned the black ones correctly, but I just don't have any. I literally have 0 on my board.
That's 4 points. Right?
No. Which one did you put out?
This one.
So that's 2 points.
Just this way, this way.
Yeah. Like you would count here, but there's nothing there.
That stays there, and I'm down 2. Didn't do very much.
You had around this round like I had last time.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to get 3. 2. 2. And I will get 2, but then I lose those 2. These here. These are all gone.
So how many times in a 2-player game do you restock?
So when you've restocked, like there's 100 tiles and you put out 20 each time. So the bag will be empty at the end of the 5th round, and often the 5th round is the end, because if you put out a tile each time, like on your 1 row, for instance, then the 5th round is the last
So this
one.
is our 2nd or 3rd?
This is our 3rd round.
This is, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Ooh. Some options. They're very easy to place standing for some
Yes,
reason.
I know.
Like they really
would
nicely
just
come
wanna
out of the
do that.
bag that way.
Yeah.
I believe you're first, right? Oh, do you get the 3 red? You do not. So no super lucrative spots.
I don't want the 3 red. Anyways,
I think you should be decently happy with that draft.
I regret having the brown down right now.
Yeah. But the nice thing is, so it's like you have 2 single browns,
Yeah.
right? So I would draft something else because you
Of
know I
course.
can't deny
You
the
can't.
brown.
You can't
Right?
take that.
I could
away.
eventually,
Yes.
but I can't now.
No.
So
Yeah.
pick something else. But I don't know what else is really good for you. I don't know if there's anything super juicy. It's not bad. So it's as good of a place to start
Gotta start
as
somewhere.
any. So. I think I know what you think I should do.
I'm gonna
and
tell you what I think you should do, and we'll see if.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
Let's hear it.
I think you should take the first player and the black.
So
Delicious chocolate.
I was strongly considering
Yep,
taking this.
that's what I think
and,
you should do.
You know, putting
Yep,
it
yep.
up here,
That's
right?
exactly what I think you should do. What do you think you should do?
I'm not sure what I should do.
I don't think that's a bad
But
move.
I also
right?
don't think it's a bad move. But I think that I want to take this instead and see what happens. Because it's a more interesting move.
Wow. You know what? I'll gamble.
All right.
You set me up.
I did,
Yeah.
and I was intrigued to see what you
And I
might
did
do.
exactly what you thought it was.
Pretty much.
You know your mother.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
We've played 1 or 2 games together
few.
in our day.
Yeah, just a few. Wow. I don't like where this is going. James.
I thought you might feel that way. I like
This
where
is
it's going.
this is advantage, James.
Yes, because remember how I was saying like it's really tough
Yeah.
sometimes when you carry over a lot of pieces
Yeah.
on your bottom
Yeah.
row. This is why. Because it's going to suddenly get really hard for you to place pieces at all. Like your goal now is probably take as few pieces as possible on a given turn.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this. Happy about it at all.
I'm kind of okay with it.
Yeah, because this is just plain. You know what? I'll do this.
Really?
Yeah, this is gonna just play right into you. I'm sad.
Well, I didn't expect you to take that one. That was weird. How you gotta do that?
Coffee's yummy.
Anything but that, actually. That's the only like. Oh, I put one of these in the wrong spot.
Oh, you did.
But that means that I
Oh.
scored extra points too, because I would have scored 1 point. This would have been on its own, and instead I scored 3 and then 4.
Yeah.
So I scored 2 extra points the first time, and 3. Like I'm 5 points ahead of where I should be. Oops. I only noticed that because I think I'm gonna take.
Of course you
these
are.
ones.
Of course you are.
They look swirly and delicious, don't they? Tell me you wouldn't eat those ones. Didn't we agree that those were the tastiest looking
Oh, they are
ones?
the tastiest
Yeah,
looking ones.
yeah. Eh?
All right. This sucks. Just to be clear.
I mean, there's 2 spots on your board to place things, so that's good. I feel like I know what I would do. I don't think it's actually as bad for you as you think. I don't think you're ending up with like 5 tiles. I think you're ending up with like 2. Indeed.
Yes. Oh, this is a gotta own it.
I mean, I feel like that was the spiteful move that you did just to be mean.
I think it's survival mood. Or move, not mood. Move.
Interesting.
Like I said, what are you gonna do?
Well, I don't know if that's unitive enough. I think I will this one.
Wow. So what happens when I fill my board and the game's not over and I don't?
Then every tile you take has to go on the bottom because you don't have room for it.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's not that bad though. Like, look, you're gonna end up with like 2 more tiles. Who cares? You're not gonna get stuck with like 5. That happens sometimes, right? Like the blue scenario the last time, right, where you narrowly avoided it. There's nothing too bad here.
Okay. Ugh. I see that I'm going to get stung with -6 in total.
I don't think so.
Like, come the end of the game, the round.
I think you'll get -4.
I think I'll get -4. I think I'm going to get 6.
We'll see.
Okay. So you want the 3 white.
Yeah. You could just throw them on the bottom to deny me.
Yeah, but then I don't want to keep carrying.
I was kidding. I don't think
like,
getting like a negative
yeah,
score is a good
no,
move. Like,
no,
you know,
I think I have no choice but to take the caramel chocolate.
yes, the 2 brown.
I have no
Yes.
choice. That's the only move I have, whether I like it or not, because
Absolutely
I
true.
want to clear my board for our next round, and don't want to keep.
That's right.
So this was the only move. It's still gonna hurt. It sucks. Oh. Well, isn't that convenient for
Well,
you?
if I take the whites, then you're gonna take the red or the blue and
Yeah.
then leave me with a tile I can't
Yeah.
play. You're welcome to have them.
Why would I?
You wouldn't.
Like I can't.
You wouldn't.
All right.
Right? Because you're
Yes.
well into painful territory. I
it's-
managed by me taking the blue.
You're throwing salt in the wounds.
by me taking the blue, I managed to
Yeah.
avoid losing a point,
Wow.
which makes me happy. So,
Okay.
what you got?
All right. 1,
No, 2. Right? It's beside the brown. 1, 2.
1, 2.
You counted 1 still. 1, 2.
Now this, 1, 2, 3, 4.
5. Right?
Where's the
'Cause
5th from?
1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5.
Ah.
Because you recount the tile, right? So it's often 1 more than it seems like it would be.
There's just 2.
3. It's in a row. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
1.
1. And
Also
so
1.
1 and 1. Okay.
And then
At
you
least I
lose-
clear.
You clear
and then
your
I-
whole board
yes.
and then you lose 4.
I lose 4.
Right? Not bad. And I'm going to put this one here, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're just gonna walk away with it now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I have a pretty okay setup, but I wouldn't say that. You know, I don't get to clear my board. I feel like it's kind of it's a bit cyclical. Like you tend to get a high scoring round.
Oh my god.
Followed
Oh
by
my God.
a low scoring round. Oh boy. You could just fill a row.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess these are out.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I guess I should have the camera zoomed out. I didn't. I got the scoring right, and then I left it there.
This is
Fail.
quite the setup. Oh my goodness, look at that.
So this is definitely a more interesting draft than when they're all even, I would say.
This is a very interesting draft.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. And this is our last round, I think.
Well, if I take that 1 red, it will be our last round. Or if you take 3 brown, which aren't out on the table. So it's unlikely to be our last. We'll probably play another
Oh,
one.
but it's my first turn.
You get to go first. What are you going to take?
Well, you can't take those red.
No, I don't think you take the red. I think you leave
No,
them there
I'm
and
gonna leave them.
delight in taking them
Yeah.
later.
Okay.
Right? See, this is what I like about Azul. Like that sort of thing is harder to do in the like. If we were playing with 3 players, one of the other players is going to be able to take that red, and you just have to take
Well,
it.
I feel
Compelled.
I have to try to get
The 5 black.
the 5 black. You have to, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, why?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might even let you do it.
Doubt that.
I might just let you do it. Or, you know,
You're not.
it's hard. It's hard to say for sure. But so this will be our last round because I think I'm in the lead.
Oh yeah, you're
Like I'm not as far ahead as you. It feels like you're at 21. I'm at 29. Right. That's 1 column bonus from being a tie.
I don't like how this is playing out because it's feeding right into you. Quite honest.
Hardly.
True. Very, very true. So many holes in my board. You're gonna win this.
I mean, I think you have interesting choices.
Well, it sucks is what it. I'm gonna do this and watch you tease me.
What do you mean tease you? Tease you about what? Whatever would I tease you about? I feel like I feel like you're in there like a really happy spot here.
Why would you do that? You already have this.
Oh, whoops! I meant to put them here.
Okay.
I don't have that.
Well, I have to do that. Stupid.
Sure, a little gentleman's agreement, right? And then I will take this one. I will be happy because I complete my white now.
Yeah, you sure will.
Right.
Nice bonus points.
They're not particularly valuable, but I get to complete them.
Well, there's only 2. You're not gonna.
I think I know what I would do
Just
if
a
I were you.
second.
Yeah.
I think.
Not going anywhere.
I want to do that. Here. Can I just talk this out for a minute?
Yeah, go for
Is
it.
that gonna ruin the game?
No, not at
Okay, so this is how I see the board.
Okay. Yeah.
So I could take all the red, finish a line, and get one here, because
Okay.
you can't take the red.
Sure.
Okay, it would end up down on the bottom. You could take the blue and put the blue
Here.
there and take 2 hit.
Or I could put it here and lose
Yeah,
nothing.
that's
but-
right.
Right.
Or I take the brown.
Of course, you can't deny me the blue without just placing it on the bottom, because you don't have anywhere you
Exactly.
can
Yeah,
put
I have
blue,
no place.
which is really unfortunate for you, because that would be the move if you could play it anywhere.
Exactly,
right?
and I can't.
But you can't.
So
So there's no way you can. There's no way you can
think-
stick me with the reds.
I think I have no choice but to do this.
I agree.
I think this is my only move.
Yes, and I think you can score
And
those
it's-
and score the red, and it's
it's-
not that bad.
It's a little painful.
But it does mean that I get to take these.
Yes.
But unfortunately, I'm gonna it's like I place them, and then these
Yeah.
I get -4 from that, right?
But you'll.
I'll get points
Wow.
there. It'll even out, right? And you score pretty okay. If you had anywhere where you could have taken, like, put the blue, I think you would have taken them, right? But
Yes.
you didn't.
No.
So,
Wowzers.
all right.
Okay.
So, what you got?
Not a lot, quite honestly. So this here, is that 3?
No. Try again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this. It's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, there it is.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh my God.
And that one's easy because it's just 4, right?
1, 2.
3, 4 above it. You put
Oh,
this one down,
straight
right?
up, yeah.
Right? Because you
Yeah.
only, yeah. Perfect.
And then we're not gonna do any bonus now.
Well, we can do the bonuses.
Okay. Well, I get 10,
Yeah.
and that's all.
Oh, because you don't have
No.
rows or. Okay.
I think where was I? 35.
I think you were at 36.
So I'm 46. And that's all she wrote.
Okay.
Not a strong board.
So, I get 5 for this guy,
Yep.
and then I get a 4, 7 for
Yeah.
that one, and 4 for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 rather. Did I count this one wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You
Okay, I
you
did
counted
it.
7. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I missed. It's because you count the actual PC place
Twice.
which is
Yeah.
unusual.
A little confusing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I get 1. Okay, and then I lose 2, 4, 5, 6. So I go from 47 down to 41. And then I also get
A lot.
I get a 10-point
a
bonus.
10 for the
right,
vanilla. Yep.
and then I get a 2-point for having a row.
One
completed.
row.
And that's it.
Okay.
So I got 51 to your 46. So
Okay.
it wasn't like a breakaway.
It wasn't a complete
lead.
runaway.
It felt
No.
it felt meaner than that. It felt like I was more ahead. I think I got confused like when I made this mistake.
That was unfortunate.
The good news is we accounted for it. We noticed it.
Yeah, we adjusted.
But it felt like I was further ahead than I was.
That was a lot of fun.
Best of 3.
Best of 3.
I retained my title. I'll keep
For
it.
now.
Ah,
For now.
Okay.
I challenge you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I will say is that what's interesting is on the back side of the board, it just shows this, right? Where you can put your tiles anywhere on here. Like if I complete a blue one here, I could put it on any of these spots. Okay.
Oh.
But then once I've done that, I can only have 1 blue on this row and 1 blue on whatever column I place it into. Right. But you get like choices on how you do it.
Yeah.
Right. So this
That
can be
completely changes the dynamics.
I feel like this mostly just like has some mitigation where like generally you can place things in a favorable way repeatedly, and that means that you're less likely. It kind of mitigates the luck of the draw a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's honestly it just adds a little bit of overhead that I don't think is it makes the game more satisfying. So usually we just play on the front side.
I think I would enjoy this game, this board more.
Yes. Yeah.
So-
I think it just gives you some
Yeah.
requirements, and then you're not thinking about another thing,
Yeah.
So overall, that's
Are we gonna rate games?
well, maybe. I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. Is that something you'd like to do? Sure. Let's go with yes. Tell me your rating for Azul.
I found this very
Would you
rewarding.
mind putting these tiles in the thing
Yep.
while you?
I found the game really rewarding. I
Okay.
enjoyed it.
Good game. Yeah, thanks.
It, I can see why Sarah enjoys this game.
Yeah.
Is it a 10 out of 10? It was a really good game, but I think I want to.
Do you know where your cube went?
Oh, I threw it in here. Sorry.
That's okay.
There you go. I think I want to reserve a 10 for something spectacular, but
Really?
I really, really enjoyed this game. I can see why it's Sarah's favorite game. I would give it like a 10 and a half or
10 and a half. You're gonna reserve 10, but you're gonna throw
I
out
would
10
give
and a
it
half.
like a
Wow.
like a,
Did you throw the green one in there too? We usually just keep it separate.
a
It makes it
9
easier
and a
to
half.
get started.
This was a super, super game.
Okay.
I'll give it a 9 and a half.
Interesting.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, good.
I think it would be a completely different game if people were playing it though.
I think
Right?
3 and
I
4
think
player Azul
Yeah.
is like an incredibly average game,
Oh,
right? Oh, whoopsies.
Yeah. I think you need to keep it as a 2-player game,
Yeah.
and
Like,
it was excellent.
It is interesting when you're making the decision about how many turns remain and stuff like that. And like I've played 4-player Azul a couple times, and it's just sort of like almost noisy.
You had this in the little.
Well, I don't think it needs to be
Okay.
in a bag. It's a single tile. I was vetoing that. So yeah, I've played this with 4 players, and like the noise of everyone's doing like. There's green tiles available or whatever, like, or blue, I guess, rather. Green isn't a thing. Somebody's going to be able to use them, right? So it really reduces. The interesting thing about this game is you play your opponent's board, like, probably more than you play your own, or as much, right? It really matters. If you set up your opponent to get good draws, you lose.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, you're always countering and trying to limit
Yeah.
the hits and try to set up, your opponent wants this, and force them to take something just because they need one tile.
I will say, I think having a tolerance for taking the negative points, like first player is always worth it, basically.
Oh,
Like,
I
who cares?
thought so.
Well,
Yeah.
-1 to go first, super worth it. I think taking kind of like 2 or 4 points, like losing that every round, is often worth it as well, right? Like tolerating negativity or negative points is something that I feel like usually you have to do to play this game. I think It's-
Tolerate low negative
Yes,
points.
totally.
I think 4
you-
lose 4 is too high.
Really?
I do.
Interesting.
I'm comfortable with, say, 1 to 2 ideally. 1 to 3, it was a tough round.
Yeah.
But
so,
anything more
sorry,
than that would be too much.
3 tiles,
Yes.
is 4. You lose 4 points because it's 1, 1, 2. And I
Correct.
think that's sort of
Yes.
like the threshold. You want
That's the max.
You basically, like most rounds, you're going to be taking 2 or 3 negative tiles, right?
Yes.
And like that's totally okay. And if you try to play so that you don't take any negative points, you're like leaving 10 points on the table to avoid losing 2 or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
not worth
it's
it.
not worth
No,
it. Right?
not at all.
So
Yeah.
for me, I think Azul actually, with 2 players specifically, I think Azul is a 10 out of 10 game.
It's a very good game.
Like it is, I think Azul is like a modern masterpiece. I feel like it's the sort of game that probably most people who are interested in board games, it belongs in their collection.
Has this in games? Do you call is Michael the author, or what do you call a developer?
It's sort of
who
weird.
develops a game?
Board games have a weird thing. Like if I was building a website, there would be a developer who would do the functionality,
Yep.
and the person who did the visual stuff would be the designer. But for
Okay.
reasons that are known to no one, we refer usually the designer as the person who made the mechanical stuff, and
Okay.
often there's an artist
Yes.
who does the visual stuff. So the designer is Michael Kiesling, right? And
So he came up with the concept.
the concept of how
Yeah.
Azul functions and the drafting mechanisms and whatever.
I mean, sometimes the artwork makes or breaks.
So-
and what the components are like, if they have some mass to them or some weight.
Totally.
But has Michael developed any other games?
I don't know that I've played any other Michael Kiesling games. I'm not sure. I'm certain that there are others, but I haven't played them. But I would say that's one of the reasons why I feel like Azul is a comfortable 10 for me, is because it it's an abstract game, and like abstract games are games like chess, or checkers or whatever. And aside from classic ones like that, other abstract games, there's a famous set of games, the GIPF project. It's their Zerts is one of them that I quite like. It's like you're playing with these, black and white marbles on this weird board, and it's very thinky. Okay. But people hate abstract games, right? They don't look inviting. They look intimidating and hard, and they're very like low or no luck, best player wins. If you're learning for the first time, guaranteed your opponent is better than you. You're probably gonna
you're gonna struggle.
You're gonna get punched in the
pounded.
teeth
Yeah.
for 50 games before you know what's going on. This is an abstract game at its core, and despite that, it's inviting. The pieces look good, they feel good in your hand. Even the original Azul, the pieces look delicious, right? Like it's tile laying, but they look like little chiclets.
Yeah, I
right?
recognize that. Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's one of the real strengths of this game is that despite being an abstract game, it's really inviting. I actually think this version looks better than the chocolatier
Yes. Yeah.
right? And it's about tile laying essentially, right? And
Yeah.
it's a gorgeous game that I guess I should have been showing those off on camera. I thought I was. But anyways, yeah, I think Azul is one of the few games that I would say is like it belongs. There's going to be people that Azul. There's no game for everybody.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
This is about as close as it comes, in my opinion. This is like
a lot of fun.
It's hard to imagine anyone who would generally like board games that wouldn't enjoy this, right? You can also like, you know, can it be cutthroat? Sure, but you could play it at 3 or 4 players and it's not like that. Or you could just agree to not be jerks.
Yeah.
You know, that's very possible. Like when Sarah and I have played, often we play nice Azul, which is Sarah being mean to me and me not retaliating.
Yeah,
usually,
but Sarah
right?
I mean,
She's a
she
kid.
can be mean. She's
She's a
still a
kid.
kid,
Yeah.
but
Well,
she plays
she
very
delights
well.
in being mean.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, she
But-
plays very well.
Yeah.
So, do we know what our next game is going to be? If we're going to
Okay, so
try
we're
to
gonna
do A
go-
to Z, right?
Yeah, A to Z.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I mean, I do have a B and a C game that are out, but I'm not sure if they're the ones. So I know for C, it's that game right there. You see it? It's Compile. You
Oh,
can
I
reach
see.
and grab it.
Oh, I don't think I can reach that.
Okay.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right.
And underneath Compile, that's our C game. Underneath it is a B game.
Oh, here. Yes.
Yes. Bandada.
Yeah.
Right? Which is a shorter game, right? Where you're trying to get pictures of birds. These are both games that have been
There you
sitting
go.
1 to 2 players, 10 to 20 minutes.
Wow.
So it's a shorter one. So
Have you played this one before?
I've played neither of these games,
Okay.
and this
That's writing on
has
it.
writing on it, which is I don't know why that is.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is that one of the girls?
I don't know. I don't feel
That's
like
definitely
it was.
a pen. It
I don't
wasn't there before.
I don't recall seeing that previously. But anyways, those are games that we're gonna play
Nice.
coming up soon. Is it a French designer, Michael Kiesling? I don't think so. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly when. Are we? So I guess important things. Next Thursday, are you available or no?
I'll have to double check my schedule.
Okay, so we're not sure.
Like,
Okay.
actually, I can give you a quick yay or nay.
Okay, go for it.
right?
You give me a yay or nay, and I'm gonna try and stretch my arm out so,
So we're
we can take a
talking
picture.
about the 14th. No, that's Friday. The 13th.
Yeah.
Yes. Grandma's available.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we
let's
will
do
be
it.
we'll be back on Thursday next week. We're gonna try to play games every Thursday. It's not always gonna work out. Definitely towards the end of the month here, there's a couple days that aren't gonna work. But we will be back next Thursday for sure. And I will pick a B game. Will play this, and maybe we'll play something else as
Sure,
well.
'cause
if it's short.
Seems a little on the
right?
short side.
Yeah, exactly. But it's got to hit the table one of these days.
Yeah.
All right. Like I said to Sarah, I bought this little Instax, it's like
Yeah.
a Polaroid from the olden days.
I remember
the Dark
you
Ages.
introducing that on an earlier
There you
stream.
go.
Yeah.
So the challenge is we can do a little selfie mode, but like, oh dear God, do you have to have long arms? So
You have pretty good
yeah,
arms.
I'm gonna try my best here. Okay. So we're gonna take a picture to immortalize. Hey! Are there little bunny ears up there? I can see you right over there. All right, and we'll let that do its thing. It's kind of cool.
I tell you, it's basically a Polaroid,
It is.
but has it ever changed?
What do you mean?
I had one of the original Polaroids.
Polaroids. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
yes.
so you can get like Polaroid. You can get Polaroid cameras now that work like this,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't buy them because the form factor isn't so good, and like strictly they work like a little bit differently
Mm-hmm.
than old school ones did, right? So
Pretty cool.
the problem with the actual Polaroid brand ones is they're like ludicrously expensive.
Well, it's branding.
Right. Well,
you're
and like
paying for the price,
even this,
or
like,
the branding.
the thing
yeah.
with this too is it's like there's some novelty. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like the Polaroid ones are like a little bit bigger.
Yes.
And it's like honestly like it's like $2 a picture, which seems
Wow.
like a lot.
That is expensive.
Anyways, the one thing that's interesting is I feel like this takes a really long time to develop.
Oh,
Like,
wow. That's awesome, but I'm looking.
You're looking off to the
exactly because I was
side.
trying to get some years up.
Yeah, you're trying to. Okay, we'll let that come in here.
Aw,
so I got to put
that's
I got to
awesome.
put together a little board where I can store these back behind us somewhere here. But we'll let that do its thing.
That is very nice.
I should write the date on it.
The 6th, February 6th.
February 6th.
Yeah.
That's right. See if this works this time. Feb 6th.
Where's the picture that you and Sarah took last time?
Nearby, but I think it's right around the corner over there.
Is this the second picture you've taken?
Well, I took a couple test ones. Man, I
yeah.
gotta get a different pen that's gonna work on this. Apparently, this pen just doesn't.
Use a
love it.
Sharpie.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
But there was not one at hand. Okay, I'm gonna write the rest of the date later.
There you go.
But we've got that to immortalize our first games with
That's
Grandma
awesome.
stream. Okay, I'll put that
And we'll
somewhere,
do it
somewhere safe and
again,
precious, and we'll do that
next Thursday.
Next Thursday,
Can't
a
wait.
game starting with B. So it would be customary at this point for us to find somewhere to raid on Twitch. We cannot do that on YouTube. So
Okay.
our YouTube friends can just bear with us. But let's see who we've got in the board game category today. I haven't done much daytime streaming in a long time. Amanda Panda is on. She was in chat earlier.
Yep, that'd be nice.
So probably we will raid into her. Lots of French streams. And 89 viewers. Wow, she's got quite a few bumping in there. All right, so we're gonna raid into Amanda Panda here. Looks like they're playing some games on BGA. And yeah, thanks for being here for our first Games with Grandma stream. Like I said, we're going to try and make our way through the alphabet. Started with Azul. Most of the other games, I'm going to try and have them be ones that are new to us. Or at least...
Because I've heard of Azul forever.
We've played Azul. Well, I've played Azul certainly lots. So I'm going to try and play ones that are generally new to us. But we'll see how that goes, and we'll get a feel for it. And yeah, thanks for being here, guys. And,
It was a lot of fun.
We will see you next time.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.